Hello, we're back. I'm judging my ment yet again, and we've got more polygamy to do. That's the only thing on my mind. We'll do more story. I think I mean we've been keeping very ahead with the side content largely. So like we don't have any active sub stories. There's still the burger fugitive who I need to find somewhere. I don't know where they are. We might want to check in, because we've been working on our friends, and we've got more friends we need to work on too. Like the Bantam owner, yeah, we haven't had much going on there. Yeah, stuff to work on, but we've maxed out a lot of friends recently. Not that hard to do. So it's worth checking in at all the various job acquirement locations, because I'm pretty sure all the salary ones are at multiples of 5? Or something like that. So I'll probably know if I'm at the threshold for one of those. Where am I at with my reputation? 27. 27. So I don't know if we took one from salary at 25. This is the wrong building. Where am I looking? Here it is. Yes. Still not used to where tender is. Do we have anything? Do we have anything cooking here? Masuda-san. Oh yeah, so much murder. Ooh. The owner of Koi Bride. I want you to solve a mystery that happened at my store. It's a murder and it involves dismemberment. I can't talk about this to the police for reasons. That's why I want to leave it to your capable hands, great detective. Solve the mystery of this case and capture the true culprit. I'll be waiting in front of Koi Bride. Koi Bride is the place with the casino in it, right? That's Koi Bride? Right? Is that right? That's right, right? Right, that's Charles. Where's Koi Bride? Where is Koi Bride? It's there. Yeah, it is that. I mean, yeah, makes sense he wouldn't want the police involved, given they're running an underground casino down there. But a murder case involving dismemberment, is it gonna be... Surely that would be too dumb. That it would be... Oh, God, there's more fucking code. Oh! I just saw you teleport. Miss fucking landlady. What the hell? That's scary. Don't do that. Okay, there's the code. It wouldn't be that they, like, chopped up a body and fed it to the fish, right? Would Koi be able to... I mean, I guess if you cut up a body into very small pieces and then fed it to the fish, you'd probably be able to do that. You'd probably want pigs. That'd be more efficient, but I guess you could do it. Maybe. I guess we'll have to see. Right, 3 more of those codes. Thank God. Right, what's going on here at Bantam? Are you the annoying-ass customers the owner was talking about? Who wouldn't give a good order? Jeez, why couldn't he just make the damn drink? I know, right? I heard this is one of the oldest existing bars in Camarocho, too. Guess we expected too much, babe. Ugh, what they did was set the bar too low. I want to do something else. You want to go bowling, then? What? There's no bowling around here. They got rid of that. Fine, whatever. Let's just go. How come you guys get to go bowling and I don't? I miss bowling. I don't think we've had Dragon Engine bowling at all. Looks like something went down at Bantam. Wonder what happened. Let's go find out. How's it going? Ooh, I'm gonna steal some crap off your floor. But how'd it go? Is the issue that there's trash all over your store? Because I feel like that would let people down from being like the oldest and most well-known bars in Camarocho, you know? Welcome, sir. Hey there. Everything okay, Chief? Just another tiresome customer. Did they leave their order up to you again? No, this time they ordered a cocktail. And that's a problem? Well, it can be. Care to take a guess as to why? A troublesome cocktail, huh? What could that be? It's an original from another bar, probably? I mean, he's good at what he does. It's not that it was difficult. He's probably not gonna... It could be that he lacks the ingredients if they were asking for something crazy, but if it's ingredients for regular-ass cocktails, probably not so much. And again, he knows what he's doing, so he probably knows how to make it. So I'm gonna say it's an original from another bar? They tried to order an original cocktail from a different bar? Precisely. I got it this time. I fucked up with him last time. Problem is, if another bar invented it, it's not exactly in my wheelhouse, you know? Seriously. How would you even know how to make it? When I first got the order, I looked it up in the back room because I'd never heard of it before. I couldn't find it at all, so then I asked the customer. And wouldn't you know it, they told me it was from another bar. I at least wanted to try to make it, so I asked them for the recipe. But they had no idea whatsoever. Yeesh, what a waste. Unfortunately, at that point, there was nothing I could do. I understand. It should be common sense to not do something like that. Well, I'm glad you think so. Nice. Oh, that's it? Damn. Is that your reputation 28? This guy was easy. By the way, does Bantam have their own original drink? We actually do not, but would you like me to prepare one on your behalf? You'd do that? Yes, I'll make it especially for you since I see you around so often, like 2 times, and like once for a sub-story. All you need to do is say the word. Right, so there's a new thing on the menu. The ultimate dewdrop. Yo, special cocktail made with ingredients hand-picked by the bartender. Might as well get a crunk while I'm here. Yeah, gets me some health and gets me more EX gauge. Hell yeah. Alcohol level 9. You love to see it. So drunk I can't even get out the door, baby. I need to be in this extremely alcoholic headspace in order to solve this murder case. What if the koi were like drunk or something and they got together and they killed the guy? What if it was the fish all along? But hey guys, you like a fight? You like me to EX boost your ass? Because I'll do it. There we go. If this guy didn't have any friends, I guess. His standards might be low, and I understand them. It could be as simple as that, though. Low standards. Can't exactly turn us away. And he's not exactly doing that strong in terms of his customers. Ah, the one left. Ooh, yes, more gauge. But it is like, it barely, if at all, makes like positive gain, but it is really cool that you can use Flux Fisher while you're in EX boost and get EX gauge back. Like, it wouldn't be worth it at all if it did less damage, but it's a really fucking strong... I've gone past it. It's a really fucking strong, like, ability. This is not it. Where is it? I'm acting drunk. Here we go. It just does really good damage, too, so there's no harm in it. Okay, what's going on? Who got eaten by fish? Is it you? You're not the owner? Who's the owner? Oh, wait, did they actually say where to meet? I don't think they did they? Huh? Wait, did I not actually accept it? Oh, I might not have... Did I not? Did I really not accept it? Am I that stupid? It seems like I might be that stupid. God damn it, we gotta go back down there. Oh well. I want to know more about this murder, though. I'm gonna go back just to pick it up. That guy just teleported in. That's the owner of the sweet shop that's right here. He just teleported. Why are all the friends teleporting today? Were they not expecting to see me? They weren't in their places? Truman Show type situation? Get fucked, buddy. You guys might not have been ready, but I am. Reflexes are above average by my standards, which is not great. By most standards, but... Oh yeah, drunk heat move. This one's really good. This is why we get crunk, because we can just very easily take out several guys at a time. Yeah! It's just a spinning headbutt. You know that one GIF/video of the cat? And it's like the camera's looking down at them and then it just jumps headfirst at them. Like not coming at them with the fangs, just headbutting and doing a spin. It's like that. That's what that heat move is. At least the end bit of that heat move. No, I'm not fighting you guys. I'm struggling to get work. Come on. Yes, so much murder. See, I just backed out of this because I'm stupid. There you go. Start investigation. You've got this, Tack. All right, now we go talk to the koi bride owner. God damn it. Okay, I may have been prepared for combat, but I was not prepared for basic UI navigation, it turns out. I don't need this wire. I'm just running over it anyway. Ooh, a pebble. I can't carry any more thin wires, but a pebble? I got just the space for that in my pocket. Here we go. Okay, murder most foul. What's occurred? There he is. Hello. Come outside, 'cause he heard I took the case. Aren't you the guy who owns Koi Bride? I saw your request. Yeah, there's been an incident, and I was hoping you could help me out. The request said something about dismemberment. Yeah, hope you got a strong stomach. Guess you better start at the beginning. It'd be best if you saw for yourself. Follow me. One of these games is not going to show me a dismembered corpse, so what's the twist here? What the hell? Ah, I see. Someone made fine sushi out of the koi. Okay. I figured it was going to be the fish. I guess it's sashimi. Is this sashimi? And so much of it. Tragic, isn't it? All of my precious carp, sliced up and served. They didn't deserve this. That's a lot of bodies on that table. That makes this a serial killing case. And we take particular interest in those. Wait, I don't understand. Like, at all. You're telling me? I came into work and I was greeted by this bloodbath. Some sort of psychopath must have snuck in here and went on a feeding frenzy. You're saying this is an outside job? Most jobs are, I think. Has to be. The lock was busted and it happened after we'd closed up. And hi, son, hello. Earlier than usual today, but hello. Okay, killing the fish is weird enough, but why go to the trouble of making sashimi out of them? Beats me, but you're the one I'm paying to figure out the mystery, man. Yeah, it is our job. Wait, so the job is... You're damn right. You gotta find the son of a bitch who carved up all my innocent carp. Sashimi of the fallen. I gotta know why. And I gotta know and I gotta know that they're gonna pay for it. Have you reported this to the police?
Yeah.
You nuts? Sure, step right into my illegal underground casino, officer. No, this one's gotta stay off the books. Oh, right. It'll be 80,000 yen in that case. That work for you? Yeah, just find the bastard. Alright, then let me start by taking a look at the crime scene. Is there gonna be a cat? Is a cat gonna be the culprit? Aha! Was it you? I caught you red-pawed, you cute little thing. Oh look, a cat. It must know to leave the fish alone. Good key. Oh, it has a unique line in this case, because, you know, cat in a place full of fish. Okay, well, let's have a look at the bodies, first of all. They went to the trouble of plating and even decorating the sashimi. It's kind of elegant, even. We're looking for an expert. But there's no signs of any of it being eaten. I guess it's safe to say this wasn't a hunger crime. It takes skill to prepare sashimi this well. This isn't the work of an amateur. Come to think of it, did he kill every single fish? I should check out the pond. Yeah, are there... No, there's living fish. Looks like some of them are still alive. Why did he spare them? Why... Did he get as much as he needed? But why did he need to make it in the first place? Because he didn't eat it, and no one else ate it. Is he, like, planning for them to reproduce and then come back for more? And just keep going forever? An infinite crime spree? Maybe he got bored? Maybe he didn't need that many. Guess it's too early to speculate. Okay, what about the bowl of ice? Ice? Did he have it at the ready to make sure the sashimi wouldn't spoil? None of the ice is melted, so it can't have been that long. In that case, was the intent to serve this sashimi? We have some, like, very confused chef who thought he was coming to the right place to make a meal, but then realized he was in the wrong place? I'm clutching at straws. I think I've seen everything I'm going to find. So, it seems the killer sliced up a certain number of fish to meet a specific criteria and then preserved his work. Figure anything out, Yagami-san? Not yet. The motive is the biggest question mark right now. I'll say that's where I'll start. Once I can understand the why, I think we'll start to figure out the who. Makes about as much sense as any of this. But what's your plan? Like I said, this isn't an amateur's work. I'll start with some chefs in the city. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you find anything. Gather intel from a sushi restaurant. Yeah, I was gonna say, where are we gonna hit up? Sushi Gin? The only fish-specific joint we really know. Oh? Genda-sensei? What? Rare to get a call from him. What's going on? What can I do for you, Genda-sensei? Yagami, I know this is sudden, but I've got a case for you. Yeah? What kind of case? Well, I'd usually explain it myself, but the client says it's urgent. Her name's Tayako Nakahara-san, about middle age. She's staying at a hotel in Theater Square right now. Think you could head down there and hear her out? Sorry this is so out of the blue. Huh? Right now? Yes, now. Why? Don't try to tell me you're too busy to turn down a paycheck. Hey, I actually am. You know what? Fine. She'll be in the lobby at Hotel New Deborah, Southside. Thanks, Yagami. And I, Emmerich. Thanks for the handshake and the pet. Hello. When it rains, it pours, huh? I guess I've got time to head to the hotel, though. Huh. So that's a different thing. That's not the same sub-story? Huh. Okay. Was it leaving Koi Bride specifically that triggered that? I mean, it didn't trigger last time we left Koi Bride. But it is a separate sub-story. I guess we'll go see what it's about. My assumption there was that it was going to be, it was going to be the perpetrator of the crime asking us to, like, investigate their own lost time or something like that. And it was all going to come together. And it seems to be something else. It's petty criminal rush hour. I'll have to kill, like, 15 guys if I want to make it in time. I'm going to have to go into EX boost and drain my gauge, Genda-sensei. Come on. Ma'am, I'm Yagami. Sorry for the wait. I was in the middle of something. Yeah, it's a separate sub-story, but it began in the middle of another sub-story, and we didn't specify what we were doing, so it's not necessarily tied to that sub-story. I don't know if that's where it was supposed to trigger, or if it was supposed to trigger after some story event. I don't know. I was cranking it, man. I was real busy. I was working the hog like you wouldn't believe just to get here in time, okay? Oh, it's no problem. I should be the one apologizing. What's going on with you? So, Genda-sensei gave you my name? He did? He helped me out a ways back, and I could never thank him enough. I'm Taiko Nakahara, by the way. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Well, you already know I'm Yagami, I guess, but it's nice to meet you all the same. What can I do for you? You won't believe this, but someone ran off with my purse. Kamurocho is as rough as they say, isn't it? Oh, it's fucking awful. That's terrible. Did you have any valuables in it? My wallet was in there, of course, but I'm more concerned about my ring. It was a small diamond ring that my husband gave me. You weren't wearing it? The missing diamond. Why weren't you wearing it? Diamond. That certainly counts as valuable. Indeed. And wouldn't you know it, my anniversary is this weekend, Yagami-san. It'd put a damper on the whole thing to not have it, wouldn't you agree? And my husband would mope the whole time. The husband's still alive. I was thinking maybe husband's dead. It isn't really a whole-ass reason why she wouldn't be wearing the ring, but husband's still alive. They're still married because they're celebrating the anniversary. So why wasn't she wearing the ring? She doesn't frequent Kamurocho because she said, oh, you know, it's as terrible as they say. She doesn't come here frequently. She's staying at a hotel. Here, Hotel New Debra. She's here having an affair with Genda-sensei. That's my conclusion. Just did an anniversary mission for a captain. Yeah! God damn it. Look, I came here to fucking wearing a ring as a boy repellent. You're probably right. Text Vacris on the case. Literally. It's not even because I've been playing this game. It's because I've been watching House MD. And I'm gaining that kind of mindset. I'm doing the differential diagnosis on her not wearing the ring. And that's my conclusion, given all the data points we've been given so far, is she's cheating on her husband with Genda-sensei. Gaining the tism. Gaining the tism. I've had the tism. I'm just putting it to use. I'm channeling the tism. He's a sentimental man, you see. Always wants everything perfect. And, oh, I apologize. I'm blabbering, aren't I? And she starts talking about her husband, and she immediately goes to complaining.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. I can see how valuable your ring is to you both, ma'am. So valuable she wouldn't wear it on her person. In other words, I need to get that purse back to you as soon as possible. Yeah, diagnosing their failing marriage isn't my job, it's getting the ring back. Oh, that would be wonderful. Oh, and here, I sketched out the culprit for you. Oh. Well, there's... You know, that's kind of the thing about, you know, sketches like this, and, you know, when you have, like, an illustration of, like, a professional illustration of a criminal, or of, like, a John or Jane Doe, like an unidentified body, something like that, they tend to not make them look realistic, but rather accentuate the key features, because apparently that's more likely to actually trigger a response and, like, get an actual result from it. So this is valuable. Big bushy eyebrows, the, you know, strongly identifiable mole, big nose, facial hair, the actual hair, shape of the ears. The important details are there. We'll be able to recognize this person, no problem. Feels like phrenology thing. It's not phrenology. It's not phrenology. It's just like, it's a lesser form of caricature, I guess. You know, it's not like we're looking for this guy. It's not like this guy's a criminal because he's got big bushy eyebrows. He just happens to be a criminal who has big bushy eyebrows. And, you know, the more those features are accentuated on a wanted poster or some kind of, you know, criminal sketch or something like that, the more likely it is for someone to recognize them. Too late, own it. No! See the shape of his jaw predisposed him to... I didn't say that! I didn't say any of that. This is true fact. You can look this up. And not in sketchy phrenology books. This is actually very well drawn. See? He agrees. Actress drawing self-portraits? No. I don't look anything like that, and I tag. This will be a huge help. Good. I'm glad that those art classes finally amounted to something. We gaslight people into making you a racist, okay? Damn. And your fee, Yagami-san? I hope you'll go easy on me, being an old friend of Genda-sensei. Yeah, an old friend, huh? Yeah, I bet he goes easy on you. How about 20,000 then? That's quite fine. I wish you the best, Yagami-san. This is a racist figures. I mean, he is British, yeah. But, you know, with the British, it's less about the racism and more about, like, the misplaced self-pride, you know? The sneering imperialism. It's a different form of racism. Is that the time? I'm going to miss my Tokyo sightseeing tour if I don't hurry. Yeah, Tokyo sightseeing tour. All the seedy hotels of Kamurocho, I bet. I'll let you go then, and I'll be in touch. Thank you. First thing a thief usually does is sell the valuables. That's probably a good start. Go to the pawn shop. No, imperialism is racist. It's just it's a subgenre of racism, okay? It's like phrenology, but for racism. Phew, I'm pretty busy all of a sudden. What to head next? Yeah, pretty busy all of a sudden. Like, a kind of a key point of this sub-story is that it interrupted another sub-story. So are they going to tie together? Or are we going to, like, I don't know. Is it going to be that the culprit in both cases is the same? Or is it going to be one of those kind of... Is it going to be one of those kind of sub-stories where it's like... You know, we get a thing from a person that we need to exchange with another person and exchange with another person, but it's going to be a bunch of separate crimes that occurred, maybe. Their unique forms, racism combined, the Blowjob Brothers will be unstoppable. Exactly. You know, we have different different approaches to racism. Our own unique perspectives. Hold on. Please don't. Oh, I can't even fly because these. I just want to make the ring go away. Losing my mind here. Get lost. You get flux fished. Someone Captain Racism with their power combined. Exactly. We wear our various racism rings. Racism power rings. And it gives us a unique power that can't be matched. There we go. I, for one, fully support diversity in racism. Exactly. The only way you get fresh and novel ideas is through diversity. This is how we can improve racism, through diversity. All right. No, drone, not camera. Where is this thing? There it is. Gimme. Get close to it. There. Okay, 3 more frame codes. Okay. All right, give me the stolen goods for free. Excuse me, sir. Have you brought any diamond rings from a man who looks like this sketch? Turns out the ring was stolen property. Actually, I do remember this man coming into the shop. See? They accentuated the important details, and it immediately got someone to recognize it, even though it doesn't look realistic. It didn't look realistic, but it served its purpose. That's the point. Really? Yes, just the other day. So it was stolen, huh? You already suspected, huh? Yes. Did you buy it? Yeah. I'm afraid I didn't. I had a hunch it was stolen, so I refused him. Oh, okay. They've got some class here. Morals, even. I see. Any idea where he might have gone next? No. I have a feeling he'll strike again soon. What do you mean? He returned later that night to buy a knife. It was a chef's knife, so I didn't think anything of it at the time. Didn't have a license for that knife? Wait, the purse snatcher bought a chef's knife. Oh, shit. He is the guy who made the sashimi. They are linked. Are these cases related? It is the same sub-story. Ah, they tricked me. I mean, it could be a coincidence, but I should drop into a sushi store. Okay. Gather intel from a sushi restaurant. No. Oh, actually, I probably do have plates to sell you. So, I will sell while I'm here. Yeah. A lot of garbage. I have 3 of these, 1 of these. Dog shit. Oh, the different gacha prizes are worth different amounts of money. Series 2 secret figurine. So you can do gacha gambling in this game. That's cool. But yeah, I won't sell anything else. This is all stuff I want to keep. So yeah, sell all that. It's a pitiful amount of money, but might as well. Actually, do you, I talked to the Ibisu porn, no, not sell. I talked to the Ibisu porn guy, like, at least once every game. There's usually something of interest. I don't remember if you had anything of interest, though. Right, you had all these decorative things. And some crafting materials and paint. Yeah, I brought paint from you. I remember. Yeah, nothing else of interest I really want, though. All right, to the sushi restaurant. Shogi stream. I was thinking about that earlier, how I had my plan for it if I ever needed to do shogi. That just being to cheat using a shogi app or something. But no, not if they don't make me. I'll probably do it eventually, because I did say I wanted to get 100% completion. But, just talk to the owner. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to bother you during work, but I'm a detective, and I have a few questions. A detective? There been some trouble? Well, the case is an odd one. It seems someone went and turned some carp at the koi bride into sashimi. Huh? You pulling my leg? I wish I was, sir, but this is as real as it gets. Take a look at this, if you would. Show you some crime scene photos. Gore. As you can tell, that pond lost a lot of fish and gained a lot of sashimi they didn't want. I see. This is what's called an arai preparation technique. It's quite skillful, really. So it was a pro. Do you know anyone who'd be capable of this? Wait. Is that a yes? There's this guy we fired last month, Wakahara. Go on, does he look like this picture? Well, we took him on as an apprentice, and even though he was pretty good, he would argue with the customers. Eventually, he punched a customer, so we fired him on the spot. And you think he could be the guy who did this? Well, I don't know that I'd go that far. But I do know he had money trouble, and that he was a frequent customer at Koi Bride. I think I'd like to talk to him. Do you have any contact information you could give me? I really shouldn't. Unless you have some proof that would implicate him. Yeah, the picture! He's protecting his apprentice, like any good master would. But if he needs to see evidence, I think I can show him something that'll make him talk. I don't have any proof that your apprentice is behind the sashimi, but I do have proof that he was involved in a crime. You do? Yeah. Composite sketch. What a unique art style. Reveal the evidence. Is the man in the sketch Wakahara-san? Yes, it's quite a good likeness. As I thought, the purse thief and the sushi expert are the same guy. Which means he's the same guy who bought the knife the night of the incident. I knew something was fishy about these two cases. Should have said that one out loud. Well, you can say it to the clients later. Sashimi of the Fallen. Yeah, it brought up the name of the side case again, because they were tricking us into thinking this was a different one. Those tricksy bastards. They've never done that before. They've never shown the side case title card twice, because they were faking you out. It is like an episode of House. I mean, kind of. There's a lot of faking out. I like in House when they have like a fake out opening. Like you think it's going to be a certain character who's going to have a medical issue, and then it turns out to be someone else. Those are always great. Hey, you going to tell me what's going on, or just keep staring off into space? Sorry, I was thinking about House. Sorry. Sir, it turns out this man stole a purse. What? You're sure? Yes, my other client is one of his victims. So his money trouble finally drove him off the edge. Yeah. And I don't think that's all. There's more. Just the other day, Wakahara-san bought a chef's knife at a pawn shop. A chef's knife? What for? I mean, for being a chef. Remember what I told you about the incident at Koi Bride? It had to have been done by someone with some skill at handling fish, right? Wait, do you think Wakahara bought a knife to do that? Yeah, maybe he's angry. He was trying to make some money at the underground casino, but lost even more and wanted retribution. Sir, I do understand wanting to protect your former apprentice, but at this point, I think it's safe to say Wakahara-san has been on a crime spree, and I could use your cooperation. It's okay. To tell you the truth, when I saw that sashimi arrangement, Wakahara was the first person who came to mind. Cut, the arrangement, the decorations, it's got his signature written all over it. It's literally right there, cut into the flesh. I see. Would you happen to know how I can reach him? Actually, I've disposed of all of his contacts, but if you really want him, just wait for him at a pachinko parlor. He's over at Volcano in Theater Square pretty regularly. Volcano, got it. Thanks for your help. Okay, we got a lead. And we do need health, don't we? Yeah, let's eat some sushi then. I think this might be the last step on friendship for this guy. And we've got a coupon. Love me a 10% discount. Give me a tuna rice ball. Yummy. Yeah. Alright, boss. I served the green tea and dropped off all the checks. I refilled all the bean juice containers too. And I made sure all the sandals are washed, dried, and ready to go. Oh, he's like learned all the terminology now. Is this the same Ozumi-kun who couldn't tell his shoes from his sandals? You sound a lot more confident now.
Yagami-san.
Ah, Yagami-san. Actually, I ended up taking your advice and started studying a lot harder. Hey, good for him. 29. Take notes right away and review it before the day is done. Something like that? Yeah, glad to see it's working. Oh, I know just the thing. So we recently started stocking this really high-grade tuna, right? Bought by some weird guy from Okinawa. It's a special, domestically raised species, which means our supply is limited. But I'll tell the chef to bump you up to VIP status, Yagami-san. You can have it whenever you like. No kidding. And I'll look forward to it. Domestically raised tuna. Can't wait to try it out. Hell yeah, let's get out of here. I'm already full, so I'm not having that. But thank you for the opportunity to eat some yummy tuna. Some tuner. Right. So, yeah, let's head to Volcano. I assume we can't go into Volcano this time round. I believe last time it was accessible was 5, I think. It's never had a functioning interior in the Dragon engine, which is for the best, because it means no playable pachinko, and no playable pachinko to cut from the game for the Western release. Alright. Coming through. I got multiple crimes to resolve. This is the pachinko parlor that Wakahara frequents. That it is. We just gotta search for him, I guess. That looks a lot like him. That is pretty much an exact match for his sketch. Which again shows how good of a sketch it was. Wait, him? Wait a minute, that mole. Are you Wakahara-san? Huh? Who are you? I'm Yagami, a detective. A detective? What would a detective want with me? A purse with a diamond ring in it. A bunch of dead fish. What do these two have in common? Crap! Hey, wait! Hey, I'll take a chase over a tail. Any day. Absolutely any day of the week. Capture Wakahara. I'm coming for you, motherfucker. I think I've already... Oh, shit. I think I've already got a good handle on your motivations, but I need to hear it from you. I need to know that I was right. What is he throwing at me? Just cans and shit. God damn it. That one got me in the face. I wanted to see what it was. Damn you. I'm gonna get you, you fish serial killer. There we go. We're gonna put you in fish jail. You're not gonna make it long in fish jail because it's entirely underwater. You're not an aquatic mammal. That's it. Capture him. You're gonna be sleeping with the fishes, if you get what I mean. By which I mean you're gonna have a cellmate who's a fish. Ugh. Damn. How'd you know about both of those? I did my homework. It's time to turn yourself in, and I think you're going to owe something for those fish. Ha! You take me for a fool? Like I'm gonna just go quietly in this convenient arena we find ourselves in. Fine. I'm not opposed to using a little force. Oh yeah? It's gonna take more than a little. No, it isn't. Even though you've got the chef's knife, it is not gonna take more than a little. It's gonna take one of these. I'm really glad that actually turned out to be a one-shot, or it would have been real embarrassing. So, you want to keep resisting? I surrender. I'm good to go. Okay, but before that, I've got to ask, why did you sashimi the fish? To get the ring out. Oh, the fish ate it. Oh. Okay, it wasn't revenge against Koi Bride. He dropped the ring and a fish ate it. Huh? Explain. Yeah, like, I don't know why he did the full sashimi prep. But yeah, that explains why he didn't do it to all of them. He just kept doing it until he got the one that had the ring. Well, I snatched the purse from that old windbag, and I was pretty shocked to find a diamond. So I figured I'd head to Koi Bride to try my luck. But when I got there, I tripped, and the ring went into the water. Stupid fish thought it was food, and they swarmed it before I could even see which one ate it. So that explains the random number of fish you got. Yeah, I had to go through a lot of them before I found it. Wait, but why go to the trouble of making sashimi? You could have been faster about it. Yeah, sure, I know that. When I saw that sliced up fish in front of me, I just couldn't help myself. Figure if I plated it up, at least it wouldn't go to waste. Wow, you make a much better chef than a criminal. I suppose so. I admit that it felt good to make all that sashimi. Well, after you do your time, you should give the chef thing another shot. Maybe I will, but I think I'm done with carp for a while. Okay. What about the cheating wife, though? I mean, maybe she just put the ring in the bag because she was scared of it getting snatched off her hand in Kamurocho because she knew it had a bad rep? Probably? Maybe? So that's how it happened. Wow! Doesn't surprise me they ate the diamond. If it's in the pond, it's fair game. It was a small one. Maybe if my husband had splurged a little more, they wouldn't have gone for it. Complaining about the husband. Hold on, we're back on. Well, anyone want some celebratory sashimi? Guess it'd be a waste to toss it. Oh, I admit, it is rather inviting. And after all, a professional chef made it. Maybe I'll invite my husband too. Will you be coming, Yagami-san? Okay, inviting the husband. I think I'll pass. I'm officially fished out. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Sensible chuckle. All right, no, there was no cheating subplot. I made 100k off that though. Yeah, because it was 80k for the coy bride guy and 20k for the lady. So it's a total of 100k. Ooh, please find my son. My name is Ohata. I have an urgent request. I'll be waiting at Cafe Maggiore on Nakamichi Street. Could you please come? Please look for a man in glasses wearing a brown jacket with green pants. Sorry for the inconvenience. Thank you. Okay, I'll find your son. So, I guess I went for the start of episode to mid-episode house diagnosis for the wife cheating. And it actually turned out to be a completely different, overcomplicated thing. Right, so we're going this way. Yes, I see. It follows the pattern. But I'm looking for these patterns. It would have been an interesting narrative. They were just busy doing crazy shit with fish. Oh yeah, Kim. I think we need to finish off his friendship too. I think that'll put us at 30, which should unlock another thing, right? Yes. Hey, Kim. Yagami-san, we did it! My grandma's yakiniku sauce is becoming a huge hit. We've been getting customers left and right ever since. Business is booming now. Not like I'm gonna get a secret menu, because I can't eat here, though. Okay. Of course. You pulled out all the stops to make it happen. Well, we couldn't have done it without your superb advice. You have my thanks, Yagami-san. Nah, I didn't do much. Thank your grandma instead. Yes, I should. Thanks, Grandma. This sauce, it's delicious. Oh, it's the Kanrai owner, the guy who gives me wood all the time. What could possibly be in it? Wait, is that the manager of Kanrai? I heard Beef Zone sauce was the talk of the town, so I knew I had to try it out myself. But this was beyond my expectations. I'll have to try even harder just to keep up with you, eh? Oh no, we're really nothing special. Nonsense. If we don't improve our own sauce, all our customers are going to end up eating here instead. Oh no. Kim's back at square one. I'm not so sure about that, but it's quite flattering to hear from such an esteemed business as Kanrai. Well then, I'll be taking my leave. Let's do our best from here on out, hmm? Yes, and thank you for entering the beef zone. Yagami-san, did you hear that just now? Yeah, he really talked you up there, didn't he? He sure did. I got the feeling he was really impressed, so I'm all fired up now. Thank you so much, Yagami-san. Oh, a popular guy. Made 30 friends. Let's go. What the fuck? Why is my... Hold on. My right monitor... I didn't press anything on my keyboard. Why is my monitor zoomed in? There's got to be a button for this, because moving my mouse to the edge of the screen moves it around? What? What have I done? How did this happen? Hold on. I have to Google what has happened to my monitor. Monitor... It's not like an F11. No, F11, no, is separate. What happens? Windows key and escape? Magnifier tool? Could it be that? Ah, it was that. Okay. I definitely did not hit Windows and escape. So I don't know how that got triggered. That was real weird. Oh well, at least it didn't fuck up all the placement of my windows. Everything's normal. Thank you for the robot, son. Let's see what you got. Hey, it's the drone. No, it's the Roomba, not the drone. But regardless, you didn't get your endless wiggly luck for a change. All right, keep that fire alive. Oh, and by the way, as thanks, I'd like to let you eat here at a special discount price. We don't get to eat here. You mean it? Or do we? Of course. You can come here and fill up anytime. I'll make it cheap. Sounds good to me. I appreciate that. My pleasure. Consider it a bonus from the beef zone. Will do. We can eat here? Oh, I didn't know we could. It's like not marked on the map. I guess maybe because it's in the same building as other stuff, but you can eat here. Right, never mind. But yeah, not a new menu item, a discount. Oh, it is there. Beef zone. I guess I'm just blind. Right, upstairs. We're gonna find a son. Not in the Solaire sense. Hello.
Yagami.
We get a different spot than usual. Hi, I'm Yagami. Are you Ohata-san by any chance? Yeah, just make sure to sit down and make yourself comfortable before you get that question answered. It's like, no, I'm not. It's like, okay. Keep sitting here.
Yeah.
Yes, that's me. I'm sorry for the sudden request.
Yeah.
No problem. I understand that these things are urgent sometimes. What can I do for you? I need you to find my son.
Eh?
Your son is missing? Well, he didn't say that. Is he lost or kidnapped? Oh no, nothing of the sort. Then what are we talking about here? He's playing hide and seek, and I'd like you to find him. Okay, I thought it was going to be something with like an adult son, but it is a child, and you have lost him. Dangerous hide and seek.
Hmm?
Wait, what? He's hiding from you? Precisely. My son's name is Ayumu, and he turned 6 this year. Hide and seek is his favorite game right now. I don't mean to be presumptuous, but maybe you should find him then. Oh yes, I agree, but I have to be getting to work right now. Can your wife pitch in or anything? You get your cheating mission. Nah, if there's any cheating, it's already occurred. They're divorced. Nah, we divorced 3 years ago. I'm a single father. Fine, but all the same, is this really something you need to hire a detective for? Well, Ayumu is pretty good, actually. It's always a real hassle to find him. Last time, he was hiding in the women's restroom, and I never would have found him.
Hmm?
How did you find him, then? Ayumu has a cell phone on him at all times, in case of emergencies, mostly. But he likes to send me pictures as a hint for his hiding places. Usually, it's enough to go on, but I really don't have time for this today. A 6-year-old sending his father hide-and-seek hints on his cell. Welcome to the future, I guess. Yagami-san, I'm happy to pay your fee for this. 80,000 yen. Will you take the job? Well, I guess a paycheck is a paycheck. Thank you. Let me just send you the hint I got from Ayumu about where he is. Thanks. No, thank you. I really have to be getting to work now. I mean, he's just leaving his kid to go. He's abandoned the hide-and-seek game, basically. Like, if he didn't come and get us, Ayumu would have just been left there. Which would be worse. I mean, I guess he can't just quit his job to be playing hide-and-seek with his kid. It's a rough situation. He's a single father. I have to find a kid playing hide-and-seek from his father. This is a new one. Yagami-san, thanks for this. I'll forward you the picture I got from Ayumu. Okay, that is the Champion District alleyway zone. Got it. Where is this? I should check out anywhere that looks similar, I guess. Couldn't hurt to ask people who might have seen him, too. And I know where that is. Easy, easy, easy. There's a handful of alleyways in Kamurocho, more so now than before. But not many with that much floor space. You know, they generally pretty tight and narrow. The only real exception being in the Champion District. So it's got to be that. We often end up over there for things. It's a good spot for things to happen. Events are just destined to be. And I wish these combat allies would just dive in and tackle people that are trying to fight me. So I could just avoid the fight altogether. That'd be nice. I've gone too far north. Thought things were looking off. Here we are. Down south. Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, I should check in on that job that needs doing as well. Oh, I guess I'm fighting the Matsugane family now. No, can't go in because we're in a fight. God damn it. Oh, I was just gonna start talking about what I've been doing. So I've been... Because I've been playing the... Oh my god, nice. I've been playing the new Deep Rock Galactic thing. The Vampire Survivors ripoff Deep Rock Galactic game. And it's really good, actually. I played the demo for it a while ago, back before it was out, but it's just recently come out, and it's on Game Pass, so I didn't buy it or anything. But yeah, I didn't buy it, and I wasn't paying much attention to it because I had that impression of it from playing the demo. But actually, it's really good and really improved, at least so far. I'm enjoying it a lot. Like, it's I'm kind of figuring out the meta with it now. Like, you know, figuring out... I mean, an obvious thing is using exploding enemies to damage big health enemies. I figured that out a while ago. The other thing I just figured out, because you go through several stages over the course of a run, and it always is like... There's a bar at the top of the screen. Kind of... So, like, there are events that will happen, right? Swarms will show up. There will be drop pods that can get you artifacts, which give you passives. And then there's like a big boss at the end. Now, the drop pod does a shitload of damage when it drops down. And maybe this will... Because I'm playing on Hazard 1, because I haven't unlocked Hazard 2 yet. But that drop pod is enough to kill all of the level bosses, except like the final boss of the run, which it does like half health to, which is pretty good. So what I've learned is not to immediately go and activate the drop pod, to save it until the boss. Did I get him addicted to crack successfully? You did! Yeah, Caleb was telling me that he was playing it and that it was good, and then I started playing it, and it's good. But yeah, this is my meta. This is what I've been doing. I've unlocked all 4 characters now, and I've been playing Driller, which is pretty fun. But I figured out the tech, which is save the supply pod until the boss shows up, then lure the boss into the area where the drop pod will go, land the drop pod on them, and the thing with the bosses is they have a little countdown. The faster you beat them, the better the reward you get. So if you kill them really quickly, you get a chest that has guaranteed 3 legendary options in it for building your character. And if you just drop the drop pod on them, it's an instant kill, and you're guaranteed the legendaries. So that's pretty goddamn good tech for a run. But it was like playing Driller and figuring that out during my first Driller run, where I was like, I gotta stop playing this like Vampire Survivors and start playing this like Deep Rock and go and fucking dig everywhere. And Driller's good for that. But, you know, actually being able to mine to escape bad situations is really cool. And how a lot of Deep Rock stuff is adapted into a Vampire Survivors style. But it's really good. It's really good. I'm just working on unlocking Hazard 2 right now. I've had good runs, but I haven't won on the challenge they make you do to get Hazard 2. But really good game. I'll probably end up buying it at some point, but I don't really need to, but it's a good game. So I will support them at some point and then start a new save on Steam, I guess. But really fun game. Really fun game. And yeah, I like making my elemental builds. Anyway, who's this from? Oh, it's the fucking Keihin gang. No, I don't give a shit. You can't make me care about the Keihin gang. It was boring a long time ago. Oh, door's over here. All right, I'm in. Hello.
なあ
Oh yeah, we got him the picture of Bram Sama and we hadn't handed it in. Hironu-san, I got it. Here, it's Bram Sama. Oh, thanks, Yagami-san. Huh, this picture's actually kind of nice. Tasteful, even. Don't ask me why, it just is. Makes for good writing.
おい
Here, for a job well done. Thanks. Sweet. So I guess one more job for him. I should be the one thanking you. You were definitely the man for the job. Hope we can work together again.
ああ
Yeah, I'll see what I can do. Thanks again. I'll contact you again if I ever need some help. Yeah, so he's gonna... Yeah, fuck off. So we... Oh, he teleported back in. Oh no, he can give me another job immediately. Hey, Yagami-san. You think you can get some photos for me again?
ん
Sure, but what kind of photo are we talking about this time? A crow.
え
A crow? What for? It's not just any ordinary crow. I'm looking for the rare and fabled white crow. Yellow text? What the hell is this? We don't do colored text. A white crow. Not sure I'm buying that. At first, I couldn't believe it either, but then all these witnesses started showing up. So I figured it might be real. I bet people would lose their minds if they happened to see it for themselves. Is it just some kind of rare genetic anomaly? I mean, albinism? Can that happen in birds and crows?
Yeah?
Rare doesn't even begin to describe it. I did some research. It turns out the odds of a white crow being born is 1 in 100,000 or lower. On top of that, white crows generally get neglected by their parents and die young, which only adds to their rarity. My drone? It might be my drone. Oh god, you're right. Oh, shit. Damn, even the world of crows is rough. Yeah, and even if they get lucky and make it to adulthood, a harsh fate awaits these survivors. Might be because of their different plumage, but the white crows get bullied by the others and excluded from the flock. That's harsh. It is. Even among crows, those who don't blend in are forced to live in hardship.
なあ
Well, where was this bird last seen? I'm not sure. Each of the witnesses' testimonies have it pegged to a different location. But all the reports agree that the crow can only be found way up in the sky, alone. So you'll need to go somewhere with a very high vantage point to find it. Again, yellow text. Sure, but don't you think that's going to make it difficult to get a clear shot? Yeah, so take a super zoom lens with you in order to get a clear shot. It'd be great if you could capture it in the center of the frame, if at all possible.
うーん
Sounds kind of difficult. I'll give it a shot, though.
八神さん
Great, but I want this shot against a night sky.
ん
At night? But why? All the witnesses happen to see it at night. Seems that the white crow hides during the daytime. But crows aren't nocturnal, though. Are they? Nope. If anything, they usually sleep at night. But this one might have learned to hunt on its own so as to avoid interference from the other crows. It's not a lone wolf, but a lone crow. Well, I guess that's all I need to know, but man, gotta say, this sounds like a wild goose chase. Not goose, crow. But I'll bump up your payment then. Let's make it 100,000 yen and call it even. Best of luck to you now. I guess I'll climb as high as I can once it gets dark out. Top floor of Camaro Theater has a pretty high vantage point. There's also the rooftop of that one building on Tenkaichi Street. Gotta head behind Stardust to get up there. Okay, well we can't do that now, but neat. Never knew albino animals were treated like that. Maybe just crows? Yeah, it might just be entirely made up. But it would be interesting if true. Guess it makes sense, because nature be cruel like that. Speaking of nature, let's do a plant update. I was going to do it earlier, but I forgot. And I do have a whole smorgasbord of things for you now. I think I put all my images in. Yeah, I got 20 images. Some stuff going back to last week. A lot of this kind of just covering the mold arc, which is resolved pretty much. Oh god, a fight's happening. Wait, I talked about mold. Hold on, now I'm gonna pause. Oh, the guy ran up behind me. Hold on. Look, Look, this guy just ran out from that alley behind me just as I was pausing. Right, ignore that. Anyway, mold. Yeah, a lot of gross stuff. But yeah, well, this is just because I left stuff to sit out for too long. The strawberry, though, was out for like 1 day. So that kind of surprised me. But I gotta eat those quick, I suppose. But yeah, that tomato had been sitting there for a hot minute, so understandable. But I was also having some issues with mold on my tomato plants, which I tweeted about. And that is just because humidity's been so high lately. Weather's just been kind of crap. There's not been much heat. And I have got I've got a temporary solution with just a extension lead and a kind of shitty to-be-replaced heater. But that alone has resulted in massive improvement. According to one of my thermometers broke, so I only have one working thermometer. But according to that thermometer, usually it's like pretty low temperature and like 99% humidity, which is bad because, you know, the humidity it'll get on the plants, and that's how you get mold, and it's how you get various issues. And of course, you know, the heat is just generally good for them. Light is generally good for them. They're not getting a lot of that. But yeah, it was leading to mold inside the greenhouse as well. This is the result of my work trimming away at it the other day. Just cutting away at anything that's moldy or dying. And out of this lot, we've got some close-ups coming up. But out of this lot, the right side is the stuff that has mold on it. The left side is stuff that's just dying off, which is kind of standard. But I've got some close-ups here, which I also tweeted, of the moldy bits. And it was real gross having to cut all this stuff. Mainly because, I mean, when you know, if you're cutting, say I'm cutting off one of the tomatoes to harvest it, there's a lot of strength in the actual stem. Like, it's pretty tough, and you have to cut through it. Actually, I got a thing, which I'm holding right now, and I've been fiddling with pretty much all stream. I got a kind of a knockoff Swiss Army knife, but it's nice. It's, like, the outside bits are made of this nice brown wood. But yeah, I got this multi-tool thing, and it's got like a knife, and it's got a saw, and it's got tiny little scissors. So I was trying to use the tiny little scissors, not for this, but for harvesting stuff afterwards. But I had to upgrade to the saw to, like, saw them off. But it's pretty cool. I like it. I like fiddling with it, too. Nice, just tactile thing to mess with. But yeah, whenever I was cutting these off, like, when I had to cut through the actual rotten, moldy bits, there was just no resistance at all. Like, they would basically just come off on their own because they were pure rot and they were destroyed, ravaged by mold. There was that, and whenever I would, you know, cut them off, it would jostle all the mold, and there'd just be a puff of spores coming off, which is pretty gross. And that was what was making me think of RE7. I was going to turn into a molded. But yeah, that's been cleared out, and I did a second pass at this earlier today. I forgot to take a picture, but I've cleared out even more of just side shoots and stuff that was going on around the back, because it was so the tomato plants are so close together and they grew out so much that it was kind of hard to see what was going on at the back of them. So, you know, you would get mold and shit back there, and tomatoes that had been eaten by slugs that I didn't even notice. And there will be slug news later. Exciting slug news. Look forward to it. But yeah, that's more mold. This is not mold. This is a failed pumpkin. I'd hoped this one was going to work out because I did try to manually pollinate it, but I guess I didn't do a good enough job because it started failing the same way failed courgettes have before, where bits of it would just start to rot away, and it got to this point, so I just cut it off at this point because there's absolutely no hope for it. Incredibly gruesome looking thing. And oh, there's them. Oh, this is a different picture of the same mold. Just in better light. But yeah, very gross. So I didn't notice this. And I was just looking. I looked over at the tomatoes that had been sitting out for a while. And I saw, like, you can't really see here, but some of the ones in the back were going kind of off as well. You could tell by the skin on those. But this one, I was like, I saw a little hint of white. And I was like, is that what I think it is? And I kind of turned it over to see that. It's real gross. And then I threw those fucking things out. Very, very gross. But anyway, the rest is good news, because here's the harvest I did yesterday. A lot of stuff was pretty close to ripe, and some of it is not all the way there, but with it kind of getting closer to winter now, I'm harvesting a lot of things a little bit preemptively, because tomatoes, as I've seen and demonstrated before, can ripen off the actual plant. So I've kind of been preemptively getting them because of like them getting eaten by slugs and caterpillars, which has kind of died down a bit, but mainly more just because we're getting towards the end of the plant's lifetime now, the tomato plants, because it's getting colder. And I've got a heater in there now. Like I say, a little makeshift solution that is not permanent. I'm still looking into buying a better heater. But yeah, it went from like I was saying earlier, 99% humidity and pretty low temperatures to pretty consistently good temperatures and much lower humidity. Because, of course, humidity is dependent upon temperature, because the higher the temperature of the air, the more moisture that it can hold. So if it's colder, then there's going to be less moisture in the air and more moisture on everything else and mold, like I said. So it's helping with that until I get a better one. A better solution for getting power in there as well. But, yeah, harvested a shitload of tomatoes and some peppers and one strawberry. And pretty much all of this today got turned into fucking delicious, slightly spicy tomato soup, which I had a little bit of. And that was very, very tasty. Love that. And some of it got turned into soup. Some of it got turned into, like, sauce for, like, tomato base for pizza, which I had just before this stream. I had some homemade pizza. So what it was is... it's not all homemade because they were on bagels, right? Got bagels and, like, cut in half so they have a hole in the middle. They're like pizza donuts. And then they've got the homemade tomato base and some of the other vegetables that you're about to see that I harvested. And it's really goddamn tasty. Loved it a lot. But yeah, not only did I get those, this is a bunch of radish that's been growing for a while. Not the straightest bunch, but pretty damn good. And I only got like half or less of the radish. This is parsnip, not radish. There's radish coming up. This is parsnip. Only got half or less of the parsnip that I've been growing, so I got more of that. And I've got a couple of carrots that I pulled that were very straight. And this is a huge step forward from the carrots I've tried in the past. Now, they're not the best, but the carrots that I've attempted to grow before now were all really twisted and messed up. These are... I think these are the ones, not the ones that I planted straight in the... straight into the grow bag, but the ones that I planted straight into... Yeah, straight from the cells into the grow bag. So they didn't have the additional trauma of being transferred, I think. And also made sure to plant them with much better compost with less, like, clods and stuff in it. So they were able to grow a lot straighter. So that was a huge success. And I'll be pulling more of those eventually. But I had some of these. I had some of all the roots I'm about to show you. Yesterday I had some slices of this carrot just with butter and pepper. That was delicious. Best carrot I've ever had. I also had some today, plus all the other roots, like sliced real thin and fried into crisps, basically, just now. Those were really tasty. Loved those. Here's some beetroots, which are also okay prepared that way, but they, yep, pretty big, pretty decent. Just two of them pulled, so I've got a lot more of each of these still to pull, but very, very good results from all of these. I'm really happy with all this. Like, even this kind of bent parsnip is totally fine and edible. So, that's turned out great. And yeah, this is the one radish. I've got mixed radish. So, I've got this radish, this kind of... It's like one grow bag with a bunch of different colors, and you can see them all, like, popping out the soil. So, you can see that they're different colors. But there are some that are more white, some that are, like, a dark red, some that are a lighter red. This is the one that I pulled. That was also quite nice. And what else? Oh, yeah! This was yesterday, before all the trimming of the back of the tomato plants, which is why you can see it's so fucking horrendously packed in there. But the important thing is in the top half of the image, the light. because I finally installed that like little multi-light thing that I got for my birthday in there, since I got power in there now, just to give them some extra light during the much worse weather. Like, today's been pretty good. It's been a little bit cloudy, been quite cold, but barely sunny. But recently, weather's been real bad. Like, yesterday, it was fucking chucking it down all day. So it helps to have this. And in this next picture, you can see how I've got it set up. And it's got it's got like a controller attached on the cable. Not a separate controller, I think. And I can set a timer on this, so that's what I've kind of been doing, is having it running on, less sunny days, and then leaving it not on all night, but just on a timer at night, so it gets a bit extra light. So plants are benefiting from that too. That's the all the roots again after they had been cleaned up and prepared. It's a nice little arrangement. And this is from today. So today I did a bunch of stuff. I guess I'll I forgot to take pictures of those, so I'll tell you that I planted a new batch of peas, carrots, and more parsnips. So those are on my little heating pad indoors, getting all they need to germinate. But this is when I was replanting a batch of broad beans today. And I didn't get the best picture here. The focus isn't ideal. But this is the first one, because they're in their in the initial planters, so they're all in individual cells. So I just removed the first one from its cell. And a little bit of dirt fell away from it. And I saw this. I saw these little semi-transparent orbs in the dirt. And I was like, oh, fuck. And it took me a minute to figure out what these are. What these are is slug eggs. I guess I've not put too much thought into the reproductive practices of slugs, but I guess they lay eggs. And this is what they look like. Now, thankfully, they were only... I checked every single broad bean that I replanted. And it was this one, and there was one other that only had a single egg. That kind of worries me, because it makes me feel like I missed some. But I was lucky that that piece of dirt fell away on this first one, and I spotted this. Yeah, I kind of thought it was due at first, too. But it was just when the dirt fell away, and there was these perfect little globules. And they're not perfectly transparent, like you'd expect drops of dew to be. But no, they're fucking eggs. So I had to remove those. So, honestly, that's going to help me out in the future, because I've been having so much trouble with slugs eating my tomatoes and shit. That's an entire generation of slugs that are not going to be born, or at the very least aren't going to be born anywhere near my plant. But that was an interesting find. Something I've never seen before, slug eggs. But yeah, apparently, like, these ones are kind of semi-transparent, mostly transparent. I looked it up, and apparently slug eggs can be different colors depending on the species of slug. They can be, like, yellowish or brown, like, not transparent at all, or just fully white. But I have this type. Very weird. Very weird. Can't stop planting. Well, it's kind of the goal now, because the tomato plants are close to their way out. Like I said, they're fine, but the weather's not in their favor now. So I'm just harvesting what I can from them, giving them the time they need to ripen up as much as they can. Then they're going to be removed. Going to clean out the entire inside of the greenhouse. And the plan is to keep growing certain things over winter. So there'll still be plant updates, even though it'll be cold. But now that I'm able to, and will be able to more efficiently in the future, heat the inside of the greenhouse and keep the humidity down, I'll have a lot better odds with some of this stuff, and I'll be able to take good care of stuff over the winter too. But yeah, that was a pleasant surprise. What else? Oh yeah, this is the remnants of some of the additional trimming of the tomato plants. This is all side shoots. The stuff that the tomato plant doesn't need to live. It's just in its nature to try to branch out and become a bush. And because I have so many tomato plants, like, in such a tight space, it's hard to really manage. So I was considering my plan for next year today, which I'm thinking is, because what I've got right now is I've got 4 tomato plants on the right side and then 2 on the left. and the two on the left are like a group of several plants in each grow bag. But what I'm probably going to do is 2 on one side, and those 2 will be the same variety that I've grown this year, because it's been pretty damn good, and I'd like to keep doing that. And then the other 2 on the other side will both be individual, different types of tomato, just to see how they do by comparison. But yeah, they're a lot, they're trimmed down a lot now, which means if there is a lot of moisture, it'll be less packed in on the plant, and it'll be able to spread less if it does catch. And hopefully it'll help the actual parts of the plants we care about, the fruit and surrounding area, to, well, one, get more energy, because these plants aren't having energy spent to grow, and the fruit themselves will get more sunlight, which will help them ripen. That's the plan. And yeah, while I was cutting this off, I was seeing a lot more of these aerial roots that I had noticed before. This is another chance to get a good shot at them, and these ones are a lot further on. Now that you see them like this, you can really tell they're supposed to be secondary roots. Because those first ones that I saw, I was really worried were like some kind of fungal growth or something. I don't know, but no, these are totally healthy, but of no benefit to our plants because they're not gonna turn into a bush. What else? Oh yeah, and I harvested some potatoes, and it was a much more humble batch this time. Not nearly as many big potatoes, and not really as many potatoes overall. And I have my suspicions about that, because when I was digging into the grow bag, usually what happens with growing potatoes is you stick a potato in the ground, and then the potato grows roots, and it grows more potatoes. Now, when I've harvested these before, maybe I should have waited for them a bit longer, but when I've harvested potatoes before, you dig up the roots and everything, and you get the potatoes, and amongst them you find the original potato, and usually that original potato is basically like hollowed out and just empty. What happened this time is that the original potatoes were in there, and they were basically liquefied, like they were gross and squishy and like drippy. You know, like I would move them and it would leave a trail of liquid potato, which is real gross and smelled real bad. So that could be a number of things, and I'm not sure which. It could be that I used a lot of secondhand compost, which is not of particularly high quality. It could be that it's been planted later in the year, and I have more batches of potatoes coming that should help confirm that one, whether that's true or not. Or maybe just something else happened and they got diseased. I don't really know. I'm going to have to do more research on that front. But at least did get some good viable potatoes out of it. Just not as big a haul as in previous cases. I was, with everything I harvested yesterday, all those tomatoes and all the various roots, I was hoping to have another big potato harvest to follow it up. But it's fine, and these will be delicious. Just not as many as I'd hoped. And, oh yeah, that's my soup. That's the tomato soup. Prepared with the aforementioned tomatoes, and I believe it's also got some pepper in there to add a bit of... Not pepper, I mean, the peppers that I've grown, the spicy hot peppers. For a little extra spice, because I like it that way. Yeah, looking forward to having more of that, because it is genuinely delicious. I had some last week that had been frozen for a while, and it was still equally delicious. Like, that shit is easy and real damn tasty. Love that soup. But anyway, that's the plant update. Like I said, I've got a proper heating solution that I'm looking into. That'll hopefully be soon, but I've got a stopgap solution now, so things will be less fucked. Is there anything else I'm planning on doing? I didn't do the feeding today because I spent a bunch of time on all the aforementioned work. I'm gonna plant more potatoes soon. I don't have the next batch in, I don't think. Or maybe I do? I'm not sure. I have to look. But I'm gonna plant another batch soon because it's been a while since I did that. And the batch that I planted that was made purely of like secondhand potatoes has not shown any signs of growth, and it's definitely past the point where it should have. So I want to get another batch going so I'm not left high and dry and without potatoes for too long. But anyway, let's get this fight done. Thank you for paying attention to my plant update. Here we go. Fuck it. Just trying to do side content here. I don't need to fight you guys. We got nothing against each other. Can't we just be friends? Can't we just flux Fisher in peace? Thank you. God damn. Yeah, it made me take like a lot longer investigating each individual broad bean as I was replanting it, because there was a lot of them. Yeah, there's a lot of things I forgot to take pictures of. Like, I want to take pictures. What? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Why is this moped standing upright on its front wheel? I don't think I did this. Did I? Like, if that has been launched or knocked and landed here, that's way more impressive than it just having spawned here abnormally. I'm gonna bump into it. Oh. Damn, there it goes. Someone spent a very long time getting that perfectly balanced, and I ruined it. Look up. No one dropped it from above, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that's intended. I don't think those ads are supposed to be that low res, and it looks like that middle one's just floating in midair. What's going on today? Shit's weird, man. Shit's real weird in the Champion District. They don't expect you to look up. Who else is here? You? Get lost. Thank you. Good God. But yeah, I'll get a picture of the broad beans I replanted. I'll get a picture of the new stuff that I planted. Not that there's much to see there, but it's good for archiving. And I'll get a picture of just the current state of the inside of the greenhouse to show how cleared up things are, thanks to the all the trimming that's been done of the tomato plants. Right. What popularity level are we at? Yeah, we're at 30, so we might be able to get something from the law office. Let's go see if we can get another piece of side content to do. And then eventually we'll do the main plot. I'm gonna have a coolant as well. Uh-oh. Right, sorry guys, I was having a coolant. But I guess it also gave me the time to wind up for that sick-ass leapfrog attack, which is always fun. There we go. Grab attacks are just good now. Like, on their own, without needing to throw a guy into a million other guys. It can just be effective. Why aren't my finishers going through? I don't want to just spam the finisher after one regular rush hit, but they keep making me do it. Funky-ass combat in this game sometimes. There we go. Oh my God. I'm not looking to get into fights every 5 seconds, okay, guys? I know the Keihin gang is here, but it doesn't really make it any better if I go and deal with it, because then I have to do the Keihin gang fights, which suck and aren't interesting. It's not interesting that they added a new guy for me to fight, because, like, so what? I already fought him as part of his introduction. Like, fighting him again doesn't add anything. It's not interesting. Badly handled. Keihin gang, very bad content, if you ask me. Hello. You have word? Yeah, it's gotta be good. We're getting paid 120k, and we have to get to... Yeah, it's just this and level 40. And then we're done with the Genda Law Office jobs. Okay, searching for missing nephew. Fumie Taniyama. Could you please search for my missing nephew? He left home 3 years ago, saying he was going to become the #1 host in Kamurocho, and I haven't heard from him since. His parents have long since passed away, and I am his only living relative. Please help me. I'll be waiting at M-Side Cafe. Could you please look for a black-haired, middle-aged woman wearing a blue coat? Interesting job. And I gotta assume... Well, what are the other ones we've done here for Genda Law Office? Have they all been, like, really... I mean, they've all been good. Every sub-story's been good, except for the ones with tailing. But they're generally high effort. Yeah. The ghost apartment. The husband murderer. Yeah. And they've all been good, I guess. There's no point in really looking. More missing children. Yeah. Well, I've got to assume, well, he's someone's child, but he's not a children. You know? Do I need... Yeah, I do need health. Let's go talk to the smiling burger lady. Oh, my... It's not even... This isn't even the fucking gang. This is the Matsugane family. Just causing me trouble for the sake of it. Just for the fuck of it. Perish. There you go. Max speed trash can. And the backhand. Good grief. Get out of my face. Where are we at with SP, actually? 6,358. Probably save... Well, we can... Oh, boost attack, though. Yeah, probably... I mean, we do a lot. Ah, yeah. Give me boost attack. Give me boost attack. It's either that or save for boost combo speed, which will probably be the next major thing. Oh, boost EX gauge as well. Yeah, I'll probably get boost EX gauge next. That's always nice. Boiga. Welcome to Smile Burger. Oh, it's nice to see you again. Remember the smile snapshot we took the other day? Well, we made it to the final screening. Isn't that neat?
Eh?
I guess that's something to smile about. Is there anyone else? Any other people in the smile tournament? Of course it is. With that being said, would you like to take another one?
Hmm?
Huh? Why? There's another smile snapshot that's threatening your place on the ladder. They're practically your smile rival. So if you could squeeze an even better smile out of that face of yours, I'm sure you'll win this. Even better smile. Do you get some kind of benefit if we win? Let's win this thing.
Oh.
Fine by me. Let's win this thing. That's the spirit. I knew you had it in you. Now before, we had you posing outside the restaurant. This time's going to be a little different. We'll be posing inside today. Okay. We're going to go behind the counter. Now then, let's see your very best smile. I want a picture of me smiling while, like, cooking some fries in the deep fryer. I'm dropping my phone in there at the same time. How's this? Yes. Oh. Okay, this is telling us you can press the same directional button to get stronger emotions. So now we got Bamboozled Yagami, Furious Yagami, and Exuberant Yagami. So I guess we want to be exuberant? That's not it. Exuberant. Exuberant. Yeah! Hell yeah. It's a full-on smile. The best smile. Only the best. Oh, the blink! Oh! I wasn't even trying to time it or anything. It's such a fucked up picture. Oh. Oh, Yagami. Yagami, Yagami. Yagami. Yagami with this profile picture. DMing women, being like, ma'am. Well, not DMing that, but, you know, ma'am, please let me in your private messages, ma'am. Would you please? Oh, it's so good. Perfect. Now that's a winner for sure. Oh, you drunk? I'm not anymore. Was earlier. That turned out pretty good if I do say so myself. Damn right it did. I'm not going to get a better one than that. Hope this makes it to the top. Well, all we can do is wait, so please come back again soon. Right, I didn't actually eat, so it's fine. Oh, well, I guess I'm eating. Yeah, I haven't had the Millennium Tower Burger yet, and that's the last thing on the menu. So I'll just have that, and then I can still eat somewhere else if I need to. Very good. Thank you very much. Right. M-Side Cafe, which is at Theatre Square. Yes. Yes. Sorry, I was so distracted by my funny selfie, I forgot about the missing nephew. I mean, it's not like he's a missing person, he just left. So it's not an emergency or anything, you know? He'll be okay. Probably. I mean, he might be dead, but if he is dead, it's less likely to have been a thing... Less likely to have been a thing that happened recently. Oh, his back. Oh my god. Yeah, more likely just to be something that happened over the last few years. Nothing to do with me. Unless I happen to, like, beat the shit out of him and get him killed by beating the shit out of him. Wait, this whole event space is kind of cleaned up. Is this something that progresses over the story, or is it just a day-night thing? Because all the stalls on the side aren't here anymore. The big inflatable beers aren't here anymore. They're rolling up all the, like, turf carpet, and they've stacked up all the chairs and tables. Huh. That's a neat detail. I guess we'll keep an eye on that as the time of day keeps changing. See if there's anything actually to that. Oh, there's a QR code. Is it in here? Like right above here. Hold on. Being pursued. I can't get my drone out. Or maybe I can't get my drone out in here. I don't know. Let me go outside real quick. We're definitely outside, and we can fly. Okay, and then I go inside. Oh, no, it's there. There it is. Can I just get a picture of that natch? Do I... it can't be activated here. Huh. Do I have to fly it in from outside? You have to take it into an area where you can't activate the drone. Very interesting. They're not just going to lock me out of bringing it in here. Nope. Don't mind my T-posing bird. There we go. Take picture. 3 more turbo codes left. Yes. We're close on all of these, and then I don't have to get any of these god's-forsaken QR codes again. All right. Missing person. Oh, do you have a thing for me? A beautiful shell. Thank you. Right. Hello, lady. Excuse me? I'm Yagami from Yagami Detective Agency. Oh, a pleasure to meet you, Yagami-san. I'm Fumie Taniyama, the one who requested you. Yeah, that's why I'm here. Mind if I sit? Sure, go right ahead. So, this job. I understand your nephew has gone missing? That diamond ring wife. It does look like her. The face, I think the face is different. But I don't know, you might just be like Asian middle-aged lady face blind, which is understandable.
Hi.
Yes, I'm afraid so. His name is Hideaki Deguchi. 3 years ago, he left home in hopes of becoming the #1 host in Kamurocho, and I haven't heard from him since. I was going to say it was someone like Yuya who we know, but it's only 3 years ago. That wouldn't track. He sure set his sights high, didn't he? A friend of mine took this recently. That's a photo, so he's been alive recently. I get the impression he's okay, but I still can't seem to reach him. That picture, he did not look like a host. He looked like a petty thug. And his parents, I'm sorry to ask, but they're both gone? Yes. They were in a tragic accident while Hideaki was in high school. I'm the only family he's got left. Changed his name to Hideaki Anno. He wants to be a host for some reason. You must be worried sick then.
Hi.
Yes, to say the least. Do you think you can find him, Yagami-san? I can try. I'm usually pretty good at tracking people down. There is one more thing I think you should know. It's embarrassing, but I lent Hideaki some money at one point, to the tune of 500,000 yen. 500,000? That's not exactly pocket change. Yes, he told me he'd need a nest egg to kick off living here in Tokyo, and that he'd pay it back in a year. But I couldn't bring myself to bug him about it, and now 3 years have flown by. Understandable. Money can be a tough subject between family. Right, so I stayed quiet, but now I'm in a situation where I could really use that money. Everything okay? Oh yes, but my daughter is getting married soon, and I'd like to be able to help her out. Ah, I see. Yes, I'd actually always planned that the 500,000 would go toward her. That's why I saved it. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're hoping I can find your nephew and get your money back in the process. Yes, it's a tough thing to ask, but I assure you, it's not about the money. It's more important to me that he's safe. Oh, that's Fumia. It's more important to me that he's safe. That makes more sense. You'll be discreet about the money issue, I hope. Of course. He's your family, so I'll make sure things stay amicable. But if he's not paying you back, there's clearly an issue. If he has it, I'll get it back somehow. Reckless aspirations. I believe you've made an offer of 120,000 yen, correct? Yes, I did some research, and I thought that would be an appropriate amount. It's a lot. Great. Then it sells. I'm not gonna talk you down from that price. God damn. But yeah, no, Anno was making Shin Kamen Rider 2. And he wanted to figure out how to best approach the current target audience of Kamen Rider, which is young children and their mothers. So, for the main character, he wanted somewhere in the middle between cool action guy and, like, hot young dude. So he wanted to get into the host industry. That's why. To find his lead actor. Hideaki set out to be the #1 host in Kamurocho, huh? I guess the best place to start asking around would be Stardust. Hell yeah, let's go.
もしもし。
Hey, Seiya, I've got a request for you. Yagami-san, what's up? I'm looking for a guy. Goes by Hideaki Deguchi. Word on the streets is that he's a host. Heard of him? Deguchi? That's not the kind of name a host would use. You know what his stage name is?
いや、
No, not really. But I've got a picture. I'll text you. Before you do, is it just a normal photo or one of his headshots?
いや、
Nah, just a normal photo. I take it that won't work? Play the hell out of Persona X Judgment crossover. It would definitely work. There's room for it. It's like... I mean, I guess... you know, Like a Dragon as a whole and the Personas specifically are very side content-centric games, and Judgment moreover is more focused on, like, your relationships with other people and S-links, basically. So I could see it. And Ayase. Yagami would have the coolest persona. It probably would have a sick-ass design. I would love to see that. Yeah, man. We got so done up on the job, you wouldn't even recognize us in street clothes. Ah, that's a tough break. This is the only photo I've got to go on. Well, maybe someone's seen him off shift. I'll ask around. Thanks. Let me know if you hear anything. Better not get my hopes up, but Seiya's still my best bet. Let's see if he can pull anything up first. We're just waiting. Oh! Who's this from? Oh, it's Kim. I don't care. Shut up. Yeah, I guess we're just waiting on that one, so... Let's go do the main plot. A freak who wants to see a Persona game set in an office setting. Would be really interesting, honestly. I haven't played too much Persona. I've played some of 3, and that's it. No, I played some of 5, also. Didn't finish either. But yeah, you know, they've done a lot covering a particular, like, era of experience. You know, they've covered school stuff. So, if they were to, you know, take the modern approach, it'd be a modern Persona, obviously. They're obviously going to do that. But have it cover, like, you know, workplace harassment and other, like, issues for, like, young adults. That would be interesting. What was your favorite? They seem good. I might get into them again at some point now that I'm kind of accepting JRPGs as things I'd want to do. Oh, no, it's Amane. Oh, it's the fortune teller lady who wants me to tail people. Yagami-san, this is Amane. Hey, what's going on, Amane-san? Yeah, I've been kind of against turn-based combat for a very long time, but I'm kind of more willing to accept it now, so I might be more able to go back and enjoy that kind of thing more. I merely wish to thank you, oh thank God, for going out of your way to believe me, not just once, but thrice. Well, you made the request, so I was just doing my job. Workplace harassment, overwork, failure to live up your dreams, midlife crisis, very fertile ground for something like Persona. Yeah, just have, like, main villain is CEO of a black company. It is as simple as that. That's free Persona. It's easy. Money on the table. No, most people don't believe my predictions whatsoever, but you did. I'm very grateful for that. No one's ever done that much for me, so it filled my heart with joy. You're not a girlfriend candidate, are you, Amane? I was a bit skeptical at first, I'm not gonna lie. To be honest, I was a bit skeptical at first. As I surmised. But as I continued to investigate, I found that what you said had weight, so of course I couldn't refuse. You're as honest as they come, Yagami-san. Even so, I'm happy you believed in me despite your suspicion. Oh, shit! She is a girlfriend candidate! Oh, shit! Okay, that's... I was not expect... I thought we were just gonna get more terrible side jobs from her. But no, she's a girlfriend candidate. Cool. Alright, so I have 3 girlfriends cooking. Damn! Even more polygamy. And I really just assumed there would only be 3. Because video game rule of 3. But if you go past 3, then there's no way to estimate how many there might be. Met Yosuke's sister? Yeah, we've been... I haven't been doing her, but I've been doing her dates. We'll do another one of them soon. Certainly, we do make quite an excellent pair. We just met her, fiancé. You're right. Yeah. Now I've got to say things that she wants to hear, because I know she's a girlfriend candidate. Are you saying we'll continue working together as the Kamurocho Calamity Busters? Whoa, that's not quite what I meant, lol. Perhaps I let my emotions get the best of me. I do like Amane, though. I just don't like her side quests. The way she, overreacted and got excited was kind of cute there. I gotta give her that. She's winning points. She's a tunie. Yeah. Tunies can be good. Tunie girls can be pretty cute. And she's also got, like, actual psychic powers. But let's do some story. Oh, God. Oh, I got a new message. Oh, hold on. Wait, women are talking. Amane's... Oh. Yagami-san, do you have a moment? What's going on, Amane-san? I happened to pass by you on the street, and that's when I saw it. A calamity. It was written all over you. I remember her, Yusuke's sister, and the singer girl. Yeah, there's the girl with the smartwatch who gets kidnapped. That's the other one I've been doing. She was busy last time I talked to her, so I assumed it might have to be nighttime to do more with her, but I know of 4. What? On me? Seriously? Yes, there's no doubt about it. It was a cow calamity. A cow? Indeed. Soon you will be confronted by a cow. You must defeat it promptly. The one outside of Beef Zone. A cowlamity, if you will, yeah. You're saying I'm going to be attacked by a cow in Kamurocho? That is one way of interpreting it. Seriously? But how am I supposed to defeat it? In return for watching over me, so will I do the same for you. Once the calamity shows itself, we can tackle it immediately. I see. Take it seriously. There's no need to wait in fear until the calamity arrives. We must go on the offensive. Is that not what you would do? She's trying to ask us out on a date. That's kind of cute. Gotcha. Yeah. Thus you unlock the Harvest Moon side quest. Oh boy. In other words, we're going to lure out the calamity and defeat it. Exactly. Instead of getting taken by surprise, we'll prepare our counterattack. Therefore, we should go about the city in search of this burdensome beast. As long as your mind is clear, even calamities can be vanquished. Alright then. Let's meet up somewhere. I guess Theatre Square would be easiest. Sure. I think there was a bowling alley in that location, so let's meet in front of it. Keep taunting me with bowling. Well, I guess I can consider this a date. A weird one, to be sure, but a date nonetheless. Hell yeah. Buy a present? No. She'll have an outfit that I've been given for her. But hell yeah, Chuny date. I'm all in on this. We've got a decent little spread of personalities with the girls as well. I like them. So far, I've been compelled to continue things, like, to the end with each and every one. Right, we were meeting with this fucker. Because he has information about 89. That's me taking a picture of my tomato soup. Yeah, it's true. This is in 2018. Even better now. But even the way he speaks is so slimy. Hmm.
すぐ終わりますよ。
Okay. Are we actually just gonna wait for him? What are we doing? Just talk to him
こ
again.
れで終わりました。
Okay, just talk to
ど
him
う
again.
もわざわざご足労いただきまして。
Weird to me knowing Yagami's like mid-40s now because the characters age in real time. Yeah.
不思議なもんです。
I guess that's kind of the thing. You know, Kiryu,
まさか
he
こ
can
んな
get
日が来
older,
る
but
なんて
he's gonna
ね。
look like Kiryu no matter what. I guess you could do that with Yagami. Just don't do an up-to-date like facial scan because he's a likeness character. But you know, being a likeness character causes its own separate issues.
向こうが呼びたいときに私を呼びつけるだけです。
Say it's Asian aging. Exactly. There's precedent for it in the series with Kiryu, so it's fine.
八神さんとも仲良くやりたいんですよ。
Hmm.
だってほら、この間殺された新谷先
He's smiling.
生。あなたが第一発見者だった。
Yeah, I think of Yagami as being like the very youthful, but I guess he's not the most youthful protagonist.
わかりましたよ。
Like Tanamura, I would feels more youthful. I don't know the actual character ages, but like I guess Ichiban is spiritually youthful, even if he's like older. He's 35 in this game, yeah. Yeah, fairly young, but you could totally do younger protagonists. Ugh, that's why I didn't want to talk to him. Such a fucker.
一般的に新薬の開発というのは、まずその病気に効く化合物を見つけることから始まります。
Mhm.
それが新薬の候補になるわけです。
Yeah, damn, I just looked it up. Fucking 7 Ichiban is 42.
ようやく臨床試験。
Damn. But he's just got that kind of Yakuza protagonist, not real world person face where it makes him look
そう
younger.
やって何年も、いや、場合によってはもっと長い時間をかけて効果や安全性を確認し、
Mhm.
新薬として製品化されま
They're
す。
covering it up. It's not real.
さて、これまでのアルツハイマー治療薬はあくまで病状の進行を遅らせるものです。
Mhm.
完治させるものは一つとしてありません。しかし木戸博士のアド
Another
デッ
shot of
ク
that press
9は
conference.
マウス実験で目覚ましい効果を上げたんです。もしそれが人体にも有効なら、
Yeah, but they needed human
人類はアル
testing.
ツハイマーを治すことがで
And they've
きる。
got to be covering that up,
1年前の
probably.
論文はつまりそういう内容だったわけです。
Yagami was born in 1983, so he's 42 now. Maybe that's why I decided to make the Stranger Than Heaven guy
日本で
immortal.
は
Yeah!
80歳を過ぎる
Then you just don't have to worry about his
と
aging.
認知症です。
And then you can just have him show up in a modern times game. That'd be fun.
それぞれの両親4人のうち1人が発症する計算です。さらにその30年後、
Yeah, it's not like we get, Kenzan and Ishin references very frequently. We did get, like, one. That one being, it was something that gave you abilities from Ishin or Kenzan in, like, 3 or 4 or 5, maybe. And it was a picture of the Kiryu analog from one of those games. That's all we got.
備えるべき病気です。その時一番の敵は社会の無理解と無関心でしょうね。今のあなたのように。
Yeah, shut up, you fucker. Do you know about the Yakuza series in general? Do you know about Haruka? Yeah, I've played every game leading up to this one. I've been playing through the entire series on stream for the past 2.5 years. No exaggeration. So I've played 0, I played Kiwami 1, I played Kiwami 2, I played 3, I've played 4, I've played Kurohyo 1 and 2. I've played 4, 5, 6. Playing this now. Haven't played Kenzan, haven't played original Ishin. Those are where those are previous games where I lack knowledge. And I know things generally about games to come, but I haven't played them. In a few years, Haruto will be old enough to be playable. He's almost 10. Oh, God. Oh, God, he's almost 10? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wasn't that long ago when we were throwing him around as a baby. That's fucked up. I don't know, because I've since I started doing this marathon, I've kept myself spoiler free on games that have released in that time. So I know, you know, we're playing as Kiryu in 8 again, and there's a lot of reminiscent stuff with him. I don't know if we get to see Haruto again at any time in this Gaiden as well. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that would be fucked up to see him older, especially to see him like, oh god, imagine him as an adult. Oh my god, Jesus Christ, man, that's weird to think about. Oh my god, same age as the kids in 3. Oh my god. That would be insane. He probably, I doubt we would get him playable. I doubt we would get him playable at all. It would be better, I don't know. You could go either way. You could be like, yeah, Kiryu being out of his life helped protect him and he grew up normal. Or he doesn't get to grow up normal because it didn't have any effect, ultimately. And shit's just fucked sometimes. You could do that. One way or another, I don't know. It'd be interesting if we saw him again at all. You'd do it even if I said no, right? We need a dialogue choice for one choice there? But yeah, I've been playing all of these games, and I've been playing them. I've 100% of them. I've said I will do that, and I might at some point, maybe not on stream, but I play the entire story, and then I do all the sub-stories, and then I fight the super boss. And then I move on to the next one, even in Kurohyo. But honestly, I'm glad I played Kurohyo 1 and 2, because those games were really good. I loved Kurohyo. They had their flaws, but they were really damn cool games, and I liked them a lot. And they were a big part of the reason I was looking forward to the Judgment games. You know, another chance to get a spin-off in the same setting. Brain get bad. Thank you for the PowerPoint. I think he's literally showing us a PowerPoint. Zero made you depressed when I played it. I know how all these characters' lives turned out. Yeah. There are a lot of things I knew about the games and their story up to and including 6. So I kind of knew what was going to happen to everyone, mostly, up till that point. But I've been blind since then, largely. But yeah, it's a shame. But you know, at least we got the Majima Gaiden. Well, we got Majima Gaiden, but we got the Majima bit in Kiwami 2, which helped kind of close things off in a positive note in regard to Zero. Yeah, I get it. Very important we understand this briefing.
論文によると実験マウスに投与されたアドデック9はオートファジーと呼ばれる細胞の自食作用を引き起こします。自食作用、自分のタンパク質を自分で分解する作用。自分を食べると書いて自食です。
Okay, that sounds bad.
作用で脳にたまるタンパク質であるアミロイドベータが
Punished Majima, a man cucked into being a meme. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens in Pirate Yakuza, but just based on the vibe of it and the premise of Majima losing his memory and becoming a pirate, I don't know if he's gonna get to escape that. Because he's a really cool character, but you know, where I'm at, he hasn't done anything in many, many games. He's just been there sometimes. Like, 5 he was relevant, but he was presumed dead for most of it. Are you simping for Yumi 20 years after death? Yeah! Just never got over anything. Never got over Yumi, never got over Mishiki. Never got over anything. That's why he feels the need to abandon the people he loves. I see. If that's true, it really would be a dream drug. But... yeah, then his wife got killed in 5. It sucks.
創薬センターの副所長は何かアドデック9に欠陥があると疑ってた。
And then he got
それを
killed.
嗅ぎ回った結果
But the dickhead writer who took over from 3 wrote Kaoru out. Yeah.
薬の喧嘩に見せかけて
Yeah, that
秘
sucks.
密というとどんな？
データの
Kinda...
捏造とか
I mean, even now, like,
効果をで
the writing and consistency between games in Yakuza is a hell of a lot better than it used to be. But we're still reeling from the effects of the early series. Like, one story is really bad. It's just everyone dies, and that's it. And then that leaves you nothing for the next game. And they kept being like that. Like, just kill off the characters, don't leave anything that can continue into a future game, and just always go with the assumption that this is going to be the last one, but then they have to come up with something to do next time. I mean, they're better about that now, but we're still dealing with, you know, Kiryu, and those things are part of his life, and Haruka, so it's rough, but one of the benefits of spin-offs like this is they're just completely fresh, and they don't have to carry any of that weight. Imagine he needs to get with Goromi. Yep, give him a mirror. He needs to get with Goromi, or he needs to get transported into the Dead Souls dimension, because he loved it there. Yeah, human testing. I've been saying it. I didn't consider that all the murder victims were test subjects.
いやじゃあ
Maybe that must be why the mole's MO is to take out the eyes. It's got to be something to do with the testing. I should have figured that out sooner. Yakuza don't die, they're just missing in action. Right, which Yakuza protagonists would survive the fall of Reach? Kiryu, obviously. Yagami, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see Lost Judgment. I feel like Akiyama. Akiyama's good at hiding out, so he would survive. They'd find him when humanity recovers Reach.
黒幕は小野かアドデック9は木戸じゃなく小野が作った
Game has really good writing. It does. Like, this game doesn't suffer from that at all. And because they're trying to tell a different kind of story, because it's a mystery, like, it needs to have some degree of intelligent writing, or the mystery loses its value. And they're pretty good at it. And I've guessed a lot of stuff ahead of time, but it's not to the point where it's like, oh, this is too obvious. It's just interesting, and I want to see it play out. And, you know, this stuff I'm still figuring out. Like, with the eyes.
またあんたの名前が出てきたな
Because, yeah, if the victims are being used for the testing, then people involved in 89 have probably had hands-on time with the corpses. So, Shono might be the guy poking people's eyes out, even if he's not the killer. Interesting. Yagami does some shit in Last Judgment. No spoilers, but there's some sick stuff. Okay. Because oh, there's another one. Oh, god damn it. Constant fights! Come on, then. Come on. Okay. I won't do the leapfrog then. If you really don't want me to, then I won't. Simple as that, man. God damn it. Because, yeah, I don't know what's going on in this. I don't know the plot of Lost Judgment at all. Lost Judgment was the last game to be out when I started this marathon. So, I kept myself unspoiled on that. I just know there's a lot of shit at school in Lost Judgment. That's all I know. Wonder what Ryan Acosta's persona would be. It would be some sick-ass shit. It would be Final Fantasy Gilgamesh. Question answered. Anyone with manual dexterity to make the required box fort can survive Reach. I guess so. And I guess Ichiban would get through it with his schizophrenia. The power of friendship and imagination. He'd befriend the Covenant, probably.
まあ多分
Yeah. Alright, let's go over everything, guys.
何？じゃあ結局アドデック9には何も問題なかったわけ。
服部の話だとね
I
で
mean...
も木戸が名前だけのお飾りだったっていうのは
I guess so. I've been kind of operating on the assumption that there was the one human test, which was the murder
どうだろうな
that we were involved in the case on years back, and then they just gave up.
服部と話してて
And are
一つ
keeping
気になる言葉があった
pretense of the project alive for the sake of money, but it seems like, yeah, they are actually trying to push it along with murder and human testing.
人体実験か。なんか連想しちゃうね。目をえぐられた死体とか。
アホか。
で、
We need a
その人体
medical
実験は
expert's
どうする
opinion.
の
Like, what part of testing would require them to take the eyes out? Are they doing that to get at the brain? Or something? I don't know. I mean, I don't think that's what you would do. But what do I know?
マジで言ってんのか
I just like watching House MD.
モグラの黒幕がショーノだとして。
だとして、ショーノが殺し屋に何人も殺しを頼んだっ
He
てのか
doesn't seem like the type for it. I don't think he's the mastermind.
おかしいか。
もし人体実験
I
だと
think
し
he's
て
a
も
participant.
認知症の
but he's not the
シニアの人に
mastermind.
わざわざ人を殺しますかね。ウイルス兵器じゃあるまいし。そこはほら、未知のものすごい副作用があったとか。殺したかったわけじゃなくて死なせちゃった。
What if what if it kills you? What if it has an effect on the eyes? And they removed the eyes because they were evidence.
まさか。
Grant us eyes, grant us eyes.
が起きたんだとしたら
Plant eyes in our brains to cleanse
じゃ
our
あ
beastly
アドデックナイ
idiocy.
ンは
Yeah, speaking of that,
人間には
I don't think I even talked about Bloodborne with all the
だからその
renewed interest in Dark Souls. I definitely want to play that again and on stream.
それで
And either do like Arcane or Blood Tinge focus build.
殺してたとか
That'd be fun too. Bloodborne's one of my favorite games ever, and I've never finished it. If Shono needed to silence those Yakuza, he might have resorted to using them all.
待った。そもそも、薬の実験なら、その病気の患者に試さねえか モグラがやった奴らは、別にアルツハイマーじゃなかったろ。
Right.
そうだな
Might just be that they were convenient to grab and kill.
健康な人にもやるそうです。
Yeah, we need a medical expert, not just Hoshino looking things up on his
最終的にはそうか
laptop.
もしんねえけど、やっぱ最初は患者からだろ。
But they did 3 years ago.
勘弁しろよ。
They did. Put it together.
真面目に進めようぜ。
みんな真面目に話してますよ。
人体実験がどうのこうの、真面目に話せねえっつってんだ、アホが。
Come on, Kaito.
すべての可能性をちゃんと考察しない人の方がアホですよ。
Yeah, tell him. Kaito's cure you at home in the best way. Yeah, he's great. I love Kaito. Can't wait for Kaito files as well. Because I thought he would be dumber going in. I thought it would be like Yagami's the smart one, Kaito's the dumb one. But they're both kind of dumb, and Yagami's almost more dumb. Here we go. Put it together, guys.
確かアルツハイマーだったよね。
Mm-hmm.
それ当たりじゃない
Surely
ですか。
hope emulation will also lead to hacks so we can get broccoli from the start of the game. Yeah, that would be fun. I mean, there's ways to get like every weapon early if you're willing to abuse Chalice dungeons. I've done that before. Like last time I played it, I got the burial blade early and tried to do a dex run with that. So I might do something like that if I do a arcane run or a blood tinge run. Something. Both dumb but in different ways. Exactly. Like Yagami has the detective's brain. Kaito has the Yakuza brain. You know, Kaito's got a bit more of the street smarts going on. And they work well together. You know, they cover each other's weaknesses. It's great. Yeah, he's like Kiryu if he wasn't autistic. Exactly. He's more like an actual person. What if the motivation for that murder was a human experiment for 89?
まあ、落ち
That
着け
threaded
って
cane. I mean, yeah, threaded cane is
それ
cool.
3年前の事件だろ。そんな前から、アドデック
So
ナイン
worried I
が
will
あった
dislike
っ
the
け
cane once I
か
finally get my hands on that friggin' game. It's good. I've used the cane before and I like
で
it.
も当然研究はそのずっと前から始まって
That's kind of the thing with me with Bloodborne in general is like there are weapons that are weaker and not as good like Boomhammer. But like every weapon is more unique and distinct and interesting than any Dark Souls weapon because they have so much of a bigger moveset and they're effectively 2 weapons in one. Yeah, Whirligig Sword's great. Any game lets me have a circular sword. Yeah, it's great. Like, yeah, every weapon can be good, and threaded cane is real cool. You're lucky you can start with it. Right, keep organizing.
人体実験説もう少し話し合いたいです。
Mm.
続けてもいいですか？
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I think when I originally played the game, I was like a Kirkhammer kind of guy, and then I got the Ligarius wheel. Because that was cool. I didn't really build for or anything. It's just a cool wheel. I I don't know. Everything's cool. Like, the burial blade is sick, but you can't get it legitimately until the end of the game. So, but yeah, obviously you're kind of limited when it comes to if you're focusing on Blood Tinge or if you're focusing on Arcane. Because, you know, Blood Tinge, there are some weapons that are just hardcore Blood Tinge, like Shikage. It's like Shikage, is it? I think it's Shikage or one of the other ones that is like the only like fully like very Blood Tinge weapon in the base game. And then DLC has two more. One of them being Simon's Bowblade, and the other one being the one that turns into a big blood mace, which I can't remember the name of right now. Then for Arcane, I guess Arcane you have more options, but they're less focused. Like you'd get the fake Moonlight Greatsword and later the real Moonlight Greatsword because they have good arcane scaling. Just like there are a lot of weapons that just have arcane scaling, and you'd go for those. Want to give Lives of P a shot? Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I actually started playing the Surge 1 again, doing another playthrough of that, because I played that a few years ago, and that was really good. I talked about that recently with its cool limb-based combat system. I was just playing that again, because I was bored. But that's a good one. But Lives of P, I would have to have a look at, but I gotta get through the regular Soulses again at some point. Never got to beat Bloodborne. It is such a good game. I love Bloodborne. Right, yeah. Let's organize our information here. Say that all the weapons of Bloodborne are more unique, yet the game lacks an option to dual-wield shields. That's true. That's a downside. You can use a couple of shields. They're not particularly good, but option exists. Yeah, that'd be nice. I think there was a mod. I was seeing, like, news on development for a mod, and I think it was for Elden Ring, and it was adding Bloodborne weapons. Don't forget Taiwanese furry souls. Yeah, you're not going to let me forget. But yeah, I remember. What was that mod? Because they were making, like, unique trick weapons, not just porting shit over. Hold on. I forgot about that until right now. I'm gonna Google it. Mod. Is it Greyspawn? Maybe? Gotta see the weapons. I was watching a video where it was just showing off all the cool trick weapons that they made up. Doesn't show me the weapons. What is Greyspawn? 35 weapons, 17 trick weapons. Greyspawn, trick weapons. I'm gonna look it up. Maybe. Gotta look at this video. All unique weapons showcased 1 year ago. I guess that's not the trick weapon. Yeah, all trick weapon showcase. Show me that. Taiwanese furry soul's not a jape about actors being a furry. It's just a 10 out of 10 and billions must play. Yeah. I've played the demo of it. Ages back. Let's see. Do I recognize any of these weapons? From what I saw, there's the Whirligig Saw, Blade of Cruelty, Burial Blade, Graven Axe. Yeah, they just have new trick weapons. The Quilled Gauntlets. Marrow Carver. Yes! I remember the Marrow Carver. Yeah, this is the mod I was thinking of. Greyspawn, it's called, for Elden Ring. And it has a shitload of completely unique trick weapons with really sick-ass designs. Nightmare Mutation. Yeah, that's a cool one. You just you fall to the ground and transform into a fucking freak. And spew blood everywhere. That's a good one. And it's kind of like the cabbage hair with its moveset. Yeah, Beast Cutters, standard. Armadillo arm. Beast on a scythe. Yeah, that mod looks cool. There might be more of that than there is in that video, but the cool shit. Yagami's loop is hilarious. Man's wigging out. He's thinking too hard. He's having too much judgment. If you ever wind up playing Jade Empire, I have a mod for you. Okay, I've heard of Jade Empire. I'm vaguely aware of Jade Empire. I've never played it, but I feel like I've seen the box art for it 1 million trillion times. But yeah, that looks cool, and I absolutely want to play Bloodborne again because I love it. wushu stuff. It's a must play. I've not really consumed much of the genre, but I'm aware of it. Maybe I gotta get into that more. I don't know. Right, let me think. Why would Shono have broken protocol and experimented on Waku? Desperation.
やっぱり画期的な新薬を早く人の体で試した
Yeah, maybe the powers that be were gonna have him killed if they didn't keep the project going. They had to take desperate measures, and it just kept going further and further.
下手したら何年も。
そっか。
Yeah, I keep getting told I need to play the Neos as well, because those are really good.
ちょっとくらい
I've
の
only played a bit of one.
バレないでしょうし、逆にうまくいったら万々歳です。そ
So
れで
many
すぐにで
games I
も
want
世
to
界を
play.
救えるのに多少危険を冒してでも。
Yeah, maybe Shono has a personal stake in it. Maybe Shono has a relative who suffers from Alzheimer's. He wants the cure as soon as possible to cure them, maybe. Life for where winds meet, rather.
なるほど。
I've never heard of it.
ただし今は
Oh yeah, I saw this. I was looking on the PlayStation Store and I saw it.
モグラを使って
I haven't actually seen any gameplay though. I don't know
まだ
what
仮
deal
説
with
の
it
段
is,
階
but
だけど
looks real
今の
pretty.
ところ筋は通ってるよな。
So many games to play. Enjoyed Neo 2 a lot. Only game I know to let me play is the fucking Shredder. Hell
じゃ
yeah.
あ大久保って本当に無実だったの。でもあいつその後恋人殺したよね。
Did he?
だから死刑なんでしょ。
But did he?
どうせ杉浦。その話はまた後だ。
We're gonna prove everyone innocent. At least everyone who is innocent. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get super... Oh, we gotta keep... Yeah, it's like, hey, if you wanna hop off at any point, there's plenty of opportunities. Yeah, I've only played Neo 1, and I didn't play much of it. It's like, I got through Tutorial Island, and then I did, like, the first level. And then I kind of stopped at the start of the second level. But it's really cool. Rise of the Ronin, also good. Underrated. Definitely heard that name.
ショーノがアドテック9の実験中に
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's the Team Ninja game. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I was hearing that was like generally good when it came out. There just wasn't much noise about it. But that's definitely one I'd look at for sure. Forgot what it was called. Yeah, a million games to play. Team Ninja made Ghost of Tsushima. I gotta play Ghost of Tsushima again. Actually finish it. I was thinking about that too. Fuck. So many good games, and I'm stuck marathoning things for years. Oh well. Who would have brought a simple researcher like Shono in contact with the Yakuza? I mean... Probably Kaji... Would it be... it wouldn't be Kajihira. That wouldn't make sense. Kajihira is the opposition to Shono and the ADDC. So it's either Kido or Kazami. I'm gonna say Kazami might know some Yakuza. Maybe more like, are we doing political corruption or just medical corruption? You know? Probably. Maybe. Fuck! I'm an idiot.
現役の大臣が小野のためにヤクザを動かしたってこと？
Yeah, it's too far up the chain. Never mind the corruption.
確かに大臣なら力はありそうですけど。
Medical corruption in Japan? Say it ain't so.
大臣にあるかどうか。
じゃあ他に誰がいる？
At least we got dialogue out of it.
羽村とコネを持っていた人物。それは。
Kido?
創薬センターのトップ。
The music's playing, so I think I got it right. Yeah, this makes more sense. Tsushima being so good depresses me because the sequel doesn't look great. Really? Does it not? I've not seen any of the gameplay or anything of it. I just assume it's going to be good. It's Sucker Punch, you know. I have a intrinsic level of trust for them. Like, even when they make the most middest game, it's still good. I.e., Infamous Second Son, whatever the fuck it's called. I still, like, played the shit out of that game, even if it wasn't the best shit they've ever done.
じゃあ、木戸が人体実験のことを知らされたのは、あの記者会見の後。
Yeah, he wasn't in on it from the start, maybe?
まずショーノは何も知らない木戸を アドデック9の論文の筆頭執筆者にして、
Is it really Shono the mastermind behind it all?
大喜び
Not what I would have thought.
それをあの場で華々しく発表したんです。
We'll see.
で、その後実験で人が死んでるとか言われても、
Yeah, he's kind of publicly connected himself to
そう
it.
やってショーノは軌道を一味に引き込んだ。木戸の金とコネを通じて羽村やモグラを雇うために。ってことなら結構自然な流れじゃありま
Looks
せん。
underwhelming. Cancelled a sequel to Jin's story. That's a shame, yeah.
木戸の力関係は見た目
Yeah,
と
we'll have to see, I
逆だ。
guess.
やっぱりモグラの黒幕はショーノですよ。
じゃあその場合よ。
So yeah, might be a second son situation where it's like not as great as like the past work has been, but like still good. I think it's at the very least gonna be good because it's Sucker Punch, like I said. But first time Shono actually used an assassin would have to be. Well, no, he probably wasn't an assassin for Waku. It's probably for Hashiki 6 months ago.
半年前に橋木を殺したのはモグラだったと思う。
なんでだ？
ショーノにとってアドデック9を嗅ぎ回る橋木
Yeah, he was desperate, and he was talking shit while Shono was there.
タクシーに乗ってたってアリバイがある。この時ショーノは別の誰かに橋木を
Yeah, I wonder about this argument though.
じゃあ例の黒いレインコートの
Like, did Hashiki know this guy, the mole? Yeah, definitely is the mole.
腕のいい殺し屋なんてそう何もいないだろう。
確かにな。俺もそう思う。
橋木が殺されずにいたらそのうち例の人体実験にも気づいたかもしれない。
そうなったらショーノたちは破滅ですから。橋木を始末しようとするには十分な動機です。いろいろ辻褄は合うってわけ？
I mean, it does for now. I'm sure there'll be more twists and turns, but looks like Sugiura still isn't totally on board.
言いたいことがあるんだろ？言えよ。
今までの話ってさ、
The first time we've had a close to complete,
おまけにこれ
at least a
ちょっとヤガミさんに
theoretical view of the situation.
都合良すぎってなんだ
？3年前にセンターで患者死なせたのがショーノって言うんなら、じゃああの事件で疑われてた大久保は完全に潔白だったってこと
Yeah, it was a well-handled murder, but just Shono, some fucking guy.
でも大久保ってさ、その後恋人殺してるよね。
We don't know that he did that. Yeah, the mole, I do suspect the mole was responsible for that too, so
禁酒してたはず
it
が
probably does go back
相
further.
当酒臭かったってね。結局あいつ本当は殺人鬼だったじゃない。
I don't buy it.
騒いだんでしょ。センターの事件で大久保を無罪にしたのが間違いだったって。やっぱりあれも大久保の仕業だったんじゃないかってね。
No, I don't think so at all.
でも八神さんとしては大久保が判決通り無実だったと信じたい。そして寺沢恵美が死んだのも自分のせいじゃなかったと思う。
Fuck you, Sugiura. It's not. Even if he is the murderer, it's not Yagami's fault.
なんだと思ってやがる。
Doesn't work like that. He did his job.
自分が感情に振り回されやすいって自覚があってさ。だからフェアでいようっていつも努力してる。
なんだと？
さっきの八神さんの仮説を進めるなら。
Well, it's not necessarily 100% airtight, but it's something to work from.
創薬センターで枠っておじいちゃんを本当に
We should investigate it. I'm not just saying close the book on
そ
it.
んなもんどうやって確かめんだ？
大久保に聞くんだよ。
Yeah?
センターでの事件、君は本当に無実だったかって。
What?
大久保と直で会えってのか。でも死刑囚と会うには。
Yeah. Guess they don't take visitors, huh?
でしょ。
Shinpei Okubo is still in jail. I could meet him, but you just don't want to, huh?
寺沢恵美の件で大久保はずっと無実を訴えてた。
Yeah.
でも俺はそれを見捨てたんだ。もう諦めろ。
Yeah. Guilt was a bit too much for Yagami back then. Yeah, we need to pursue this. You were a coward then, but you don't need to be now.
どうする
星野くん、
はい。
大久保新平と面会する。手配頼めるか。
わかりました。
Do all the boring stuff for me.
その間に俺はもう一度大久保の裁判資料を見てくるよ。源田先生のところに行ってくる。
はい。
All right, all right. It's good progress, and it just revolves on around us just sitting down and hashing it out, putting everything together. It's not like we're pulling new information out of our ass to come to these conclusions. I mean, they're largely conclusions I came to hours ago, which is fine. It's good stuff. Very good stuff. Let's keep doing the story. Desire to know more intensifies. Oh, God. Coming through. But yeah, with Dark Souls, it's like... Oh, okay. Right. Fighting more men. You know how it is. Yeah, I've done some research and I've done some work on the Dark Souls 1 playthrough, which I think I mentioned before. We'll have another stream of that sometime soon. And I would like to do multiple runs of every game. I don't know when I will do all of that. But just thinking about it, I've kind of forgot that hexes were a thing in Dark Souls 2. That's like an entire different class of magic. Those are interesting. Like there's a lot of hexes that are like you spend souls to use them, which is interesting if not viable. Yeah, just looking into like what there is in that and like Dark Souls 3 and shit like that. Definitely interesting. There we go. All right, Mr. Health Bar. Oh, okay, Mr. Health Bar. I'm sorry. Oh, cool. I just recovered out of it. I know you could do that. What the hell are you throwing, Ryan? Those aren't smoke bombs. What are those? What the hell? He's carrying WMDs. He brought them into the country somehow. There we go. That's it. Thank you. 117 SP. Makes sense since there was a big health bar guy, I guess. Damn. Oh. Okay. On we go. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for your explosions. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Yeah, great many games to play. And so many of them I want to play on stream, you know. That's why it's nice to find something like, Deep Rock Galactic Survivors, where it's just something I would want to play on my own time. And then I can just play it on my own time. Instead of having to sit on it for months to years.
どうしたヤガミ
3年前の裁判資料を見せてもらえますか。創薬センターでの件です。
Returning to the case that ended my career.
面会しますんで。
え？なんでだよ急に。
わかりました。資料は私が用意します。
悪いね。
That's why she's the best.
どうですか、ヤガミさん。
お、ありがとう。そっちのファイル。
寺沢恵美さんの件がまとまってます。こっちも必要かと。
いや、それは。
大久保新平と話すなら見てみたらいいと思います。
Should revise. It was a while ago since we did that flashback stuff. Just in case you forgot. But yeah, I mean, there was obviously no way we were going to come out of this without, Yagami not only kind of resolving it to himself that it wasn't his fault, but it actually turning out to be part of a greater conspiracy, completely absolving him of any concern. And I want it to happen. Oh, it's Seiya! Yeah, for the missing nephew. Hey, Yagami-san, you're in luck. I think I've got a lead on your Deguchi guy. Oh, yeah? Sounds like he turned up at a club where a friend of mine works. Said he showed up claiming that one day he'd be the emperor of the night and ended up quitting like the next week. What do you know? He wasn't getting along with his co-workers. But that was 2 years back now. Any idea where he might have gone after that? I couldn't tell you if he's still a host, but they're saying they've seen him on Pink Street. Pink Street, huh? Well, thanks for the info. That helped a ton. He jumped to a different club on Pink Street? Or maybe he found a new line of work. I want to look at that picture of his again. I swear he was like wearing a Barker outfit. Oh yeah, the hide and seek thing too. Oh yeah, I didn't go and do that. I got distracted when I went to the Champion District. So that child's just been alone, not being sought in this game of hide and seek for hours. That's a shame. Whoops. Right. No, he's just wearing like a... No, I thought, from when I've seen it before, I thought he was wearing like one of the... Like the kind of thing we see Barkers wear. But no. He might be a Yakuza. He might just be some shithead. Who knows? Let's investigate the Terasawa case. Get that free SP. Can't say no.
寺沢恵美、事件当時26歳。2015年12月2日23時頃、火災後のアパート2階より焼死体となって発見。胸部には生前刺されたとみられる傷が15箇所確認。死因は失血死。気道にすすがないことから煙は吸っておらず、つまり火災前にすでに死亡していたとみられる。
Yeah, that makes it seem less like, oh, you know, the fire was started. I mean, the fire started during the whole thing as an accident, but more to cover up what went on. Okay. That does make him guilty, though. We know our guy is an expert. They could just force him to become drunk, inject him with alcohol or whatever.
しかし大久保は飲酒した記憶はなく、目が覚めたら火に包まれていたと供述。そして逮捕直後から一貫して無実を主張。
I believe him. You should have believed him too. You should have known there was going to be a massive medical conspiracy 3 years from then.
大久保との面会は。
ええ、そうみたいです。
何のために
？3年前の創薬センターの事件で大久保が本当に無実だったか、その真実を
Want to crack that case wide open again.
そんなことがちょっと面会するだけでわかるのか？
さあ、でも
Pretty much.
いつかまた会わなきゃって気はしてたんです。大久保新平は確かに俺の弁護で無罪になりました。でも潔白を示す動かぬ証拠を見つけたわけでもなかった。あの無罪は大久保が黒とは言い切れないってだけの判決で。
More information required.
それは
We have to find it.
結局灰色の決着だったようです。大久保は
Because Japanese courts be like that. They always convict.
住所も個人情報もさらされてました。彼はほとんど外出もできず、夜寝るときは毎晩睡眠薬に頼った。でも俺はそんなこと知らなかった。
Fucking Japan.
興味も持たなかった。そして大久保はある日ずっとやめていた酒を飲んで恋人に包丁を。
It's a good narrative, but it's almost too good. Too convenient. Why did Shinpei Okubo kill Emi Terasawa? If it's anyone's fault...
俺が殺人鬼を無罪にして、そのせいで、寺沢恵美は殺された。
Look, even if he is a murderer, it's the murderer's fault. Yeah, tell him. Get his ass.
年前、お前の親父さん、八神弁護士の最後の裁判。覚えてるよな？
ええ、忘れもしません。
親父さんが弁護したのは15の女の子を乱暴して死なせたって犯人だった。日本中が死刑で当然だと声を荒げた中で
Gotta have the nuts to be like your
親
dad.
父は無罪を勝ち取った。その時さっきだったマスコミの取材に八神弁護士はこう答えた。弁護人の務めは真実の解明ではない。検察が人を裁くに足りる証拠を揃え
That's kind of just the opposite of what Yagami wants. Yagami wants the truth. That's why he prefers being a detective. It's not the place for him.
そりゃすげえ勇気だ。そういう強さを見て、お前も弁護士に憧れたんじゃなかったか？
きっかけはそうでした。でもあの裁判の後、俺にもいろいろありましたから。ああ。親父が無罪にした被告人はもしかしたらやっぱり黒だったのかも。
Maybe.
釈放後、
That's the fucking job, man.
すると怒りの矛先はそれを弁護してた親父へ。
If you don't want to worry about like potentially being partially responsible for yeah, it's fucked up. But you know, if you don't want to worry about that, then go be go do prosecution instead. Then you can be, you know, feel bad about getting innocent people sent to jail instead.
真実を見つけるのは俺らの義務じゃねえし、大体そんなもん神様でもねえ限り無理なんだよ。お前も大久保を無罪にしたとき、弁護士がやれる限りの仕事はきっちり果たしてた。俺が保証する。お前も何も悪いことはしちゃいねえ。
先生の言ってることは正論です。
Yeah, it's not the path he's on.
もし自分の弁護のせいで、その後知ってる女の子が焼き殺されたかもしれないとしたら。
何？
But again, we're gonna go find out that the mole did that, so you'll be fine.
片付けられますか？
いい加減にしろ。お前はいつまで過去を引きずりゃ気が済むんだ。
生きてる限りですよ。
Damn, I'm never gonna stop being salty about it.
八神だ。
星野です。大久保新平と面会できます。
All right.
七福通り西のタクシー乗り場でいいですか？僕も今から向かいますんで。
わかった。ありがと
う
う。お気遣い。ありがとうございました。
Yeah, it's just two separate points of view, you know? Just the system is broken is the issue. The issue is that the system is fucked, be it through corruption or just the nature of Japan's judicial system. It's going to lead to issues like this eventually. Someone's going to be involved. Someone's going to have to feel guilty about it. So go be a detective instead and just find the truth. That's the true way. Fuck the system. Go private. New info. Ooh, nice afternoon lighting. Should we go look for we should go look for Deguchi on Pink Street. I guess we'll taxi there. We will not taxi to the main story. Gotta space it out a bit. Oh, hey, Hoshino. I'm not doing it. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not going. I'm taking a taxi on my own. Thank you very much. Not there, to Pink Street. Just, we drive away in the taxi. Hoshino left alone in the middle of the street. Get fucked. Oh, that's the guy. It's the guy on the left. Maybe I can spot him. Is there a cat? There usually aren't cats in these, are they? Are there? We'll wait for a meow, but I doubt it. Yeah, usually not in these ones where we have to identify the right person. Anyway, it's this guy. Because he's wearing the right outfit. No, none of the key points for what I was looking for. There. I think I found my target. He's getting chewed out. Presumably by his boss. Maybe? But wait. Looks like he's in trouble with a rough crowd. What did he do? Time to find out. I told you, I have your money this weekend. Oh, no. It's debt. It's loans. Please, take my word for it. Yeah, it's just the Yakuza. How many times do you think that's gonna fly, dumbass? I mean it, though. This time I've got a source. I really will pay you back this weekend. You're gonna borrow more money from his aunt? Consider this your last chance. I'll have eyes on your apartment. If you don't pay, you'll be employed on the next tuna boat at the harbor. Oh, a job's a job. Oh god, a tuna boat? Hard, honest work? I can't do that. This is bad. No way in hell I'm going on a tuna boat. Hey, you okay? I can't even swim. I'd die in a heartbeat on a tuna boat. So focused on the tuna boat. Hey, Earth to Deguchi-san. That is your name, right? What? Yeah, that's me, man. Who are you? I'm Yagami, a PI. Your Aunt Taniyama hired me to find you. Aunt Fumie? Who are those thugs just now? The thug singular. Debt collectors. I'm 200 grand in the hole, and it's past due. Okay, only 200 grand, not the full 500. Where did the rest of it go? I guess just spent in his time here. Great. He's borrowing from loan sharks, too? You know your aunt hasn't heard from you in 3 years, right? She's been worried sick. Oh, yeah. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Are you still working? I heard you left the house to become the #1 host in Kamurocho. Oh, nah. I got fired from that gig. I mean, that was your dream and you just gave up after getting fired once, after a week? I punched one of the senior guys. I guess you could say I wasn't getting along with the staff. So, answer the question. What are you doing now? Well, I've gotten fired from a whole bunch of places since then. I'm not exactly working right now. Turns out I'm #1 at getting fired. Not exactly a laughing matter. So Aunt Fumie paid you to find me?
Yeah.
You know it's more than that, Deguchi-san. Don't you owe that poor woman 500,000 yen? Oh yeah, you forgot? You promised her you'd pay her back in a year, but as far as I can tell, it's been 3. I've been meaning to pay it back, and I still do plan on it. Do you even have that kind of money? You know your aunt had... I'm saying aunt wrong. There you go, aunt. Had that money put aside for her daughter's wedding? She did? And then she lent it to me? It was a bit of a dumb idea. Yeah, it was for a good cause, and she's at a point where she needs it. Her daughter's ready to walk down the aisle. Really? So Shiori-chan is getting married. I heard you tell those guys you have a source. Was that true? Yes, it is. By my count, you're 700,000 yen when you add that to your aunt's sum. You gonna be able to come up with it? Gah, that's... I'll take that as a no. Maybe you really should consider getting on a tuna boat. No, no, no. Anything but that. Do you know anything about that job? They don't let you sleep. The hours are long and intense. The hierarchy is rigid. And if you can't swim, you die. Okay, I'm still waiting to hear your plan then. I'll figure it out today. Give me a little time. Very non-committal. What's his plan? You better not be thinking about running. This is too sketchy. I should keep an eye on this guy. Oh no, it's tailing. No! Come on, man. I don't need this in my life. I should have known to worry as soon as he just walked away. That alone should be enough to indicate that some incredibly boring gameplay is about to happen. Oh, At least he gave me the warning look around before he turned, so I don't fill the gauge. And he doesn't have to go into his little searching animation. Oh, this shit blows. We were doing so well, not having to do any tailing. And now we're here. Once again, tailing. Just, I'm at the point where I would say just remove every instance of tailing from the game. And you've got yourself a better game. Like, it adds nothing. Doing it once, doing it 50 times. No matter what, it's completely meaningless and never fun. Like, you can put up with it a few times. You know, like something that isn't the best gameplay-wise, but you do it anyway because it's part of the fantasy of being a private eye. You deal with it, and it carries whatever events it is supporting when it happens. But it's just 1 million sub-stories where we just have to follow someone around. Wait a sec. What is this place? Oh, it's Lamash. What's he doing at Lamash? Better not be buying anything. A ski mask. Oh no, they sell those here? What do you plan on doing with that ski mask, man? I'm thinking I'd make my debut as a professional wrestler. Say what? There's a tournament tomorrow, and the grand prize is 800,000 yen. And that's your big plan to get out of debt. You're just gonna waltz into a wrestling tournament and win it. Of course. I took some judo classes, you know. Now stop following me around. I'm gonna follow you around until you go to that judo tournament and win. Or wrestling, whatever it is. He's either an idiot or a liar, or both. Yeah, scratch that, he's both. I need to keep an eye on him. Oh, more tailing. What if this game was called, instead of being called Judgment, it was called Tailing? So then the sequel is called Lost Tailing because they lost the code for the tailing gameplay, which means there's no tailing gameplay. That would be nice. I hope we lose the tailing in favor of the little snippets of parkour that I've seen in Lost Judgment. I hope that's the price. I'll pay any price to get rid of tailing, please. I'll do mandatory shogi if it means. I'll do mandatory shogi, mandatory poker, whatever. As long as I don't have to do tailing. Is he trying to sell his stuff to make up the difference now? Or is he gonna try? Is he gonna rob the pawn shop? Well, he doesn't have his mask on. He's buying a knife. This is very familiar. He's gonna make sashimi. Wait, a knife? You gotta stop selling knives to people. Man, it keeps causing problems. First a ski mask, now a knife. You know how sketchy this looks? Not even a gun. No? Why would anyone think this was sketchy? I was thinking I'd go hunting with just a knife and not a gun. My point still stands. Hunting, huh? Care to explain that one? Because wrestling takes good stamina and a high-protein diet. But the fucking tournament is tomorrow. You're not going to see much gains in that time. But I can't spend money on steak right now, so I figure I'd go kill my own prey. In Kamurocho? And you were going to do that with a knife. I am. I'm good with knives. Besides, didn't I tell you to stop stalking me? If I see you again, I'll sue. He's really that stupid, isn't he? Okay, so what's he gonna try and rob? Surely he wouldn't be so stupid as to go all... Like, no matter what, it's not gonna work. And it's always definitely stupid, no matter what. But, like, he's not gonna go for something where he could actually get a lot of money in one go. He's gonna He's gonna do some stupid small-time shit. Like, he's gonna rob a Popo or something. Now, I don't have a good sense of how much... God damn it. How much 800k is. You know, as far as yen goes, but... I don't know. Would they have that much just on hand? Maybe in the safe? At a grocery store like that? I'm not so confident. He's going to the Popo! It really was the Popo. God damn it. Failing too predictable. Masks on. He picked this Popo too on like the biggest, openest street. Huh? He's really gonna do it. Deguchi-san, don't do this. Let me go. This is the only way. It's not gonna work. For a multitude of reasons. Your aunt would never be able to live with herself if you did this to pay her back. But she'll be in trouble if I don't. Not to mention, the debt collectors are gonna put me on a tuna boat. And you think robbery is the answer? Yagami-san, you're going to stand in my way. I won't hesitate to go through you. Crying out loud. Gonna need to calm him down. Alright. I haven't tiger dropped anyone today. Oh, I can just do this. Oh, yeah! Right, I have the Popo heat move, so I can just do this. Yeah! Yeah! Oh! He's forcing it through the mask! He's shoving the mask into his mouth. He's dead. He's choked to death on the mask. Holy fuck. I can't believe you'd do this. That is so fucked up. Ugh. Just got, like, bits of fabric in his mouth. Ugh. Ugh. I won't give up, no matter how many times you stop me. Let me commit this robbery. I wasn't expecting a tantrum. What the hell should I do? Guess I better call in his aunt. Yeah, no other way. I wish he'd have this much passion and dedication to something, like, legal. Hi, it's Yagami. The good news is that I found your nephew, but... Blah-de-blah-de-blah. What am I going to do with you? I'll pay back the money. I can work. But why didn't you do that in the first place, you dipshit? Guy with your skills is gonna have to work an awfully long time to pay back that kind of money. You're right. Guess it's back to armed robbery. Why is that the only thing you can think of? Go to night school. Hideaki. If that's the case, how would you like to work for my husband? Yeah. Just be a Nepo baby. Huh? Uncle Taniyama would give me a job? You have an idea, Taniyama-san? Yes, my husband's been trying to hire a few more people lately. Is it a tuna boat? Is it a tuna boat? It's gonna be a tuna boat, isn't it? It's definitely gonna be a tuna boat, right? There's no other possible punchline that it could ever be outside of it being a tuna boat. If you stay with us and work, you can get your degree and pay us back out of your wages, little by little. You're a very generous lady, Taniyama-san. I wouldn't say that. I'm just too soft on my nephew. Wait, no! Aunt Fumie, you mean... If you agree to this, I'll ask my husband to pay off your debts up front, Deguchi. Sounds like you made it out okay, Deguchi-san. An offer like that's too good to pass up, isn't it? Isn't it? No, you don't understand. My uncle, he's... What? My uncle, he's a tuna fisher. Oh, so you ended up on a tuna boat after all. I can't swim. I'm gonna fall in the ocean and die. Deguchi-san. Everyone wants to make an easy fortune, but sometimes you've got to settle for tuna. Ugh. Was that a pun? This sucks. Was that a pun? Probably not translated well, but there you go. Thank you very much, Yagami-san. You better thank him too, Hideaki. What about the money for the daughter's wedding, though? Where are you going to get that from? If the husband's also paying off the debt, that's more that you're in the red. She's just going to have a barnyard wedding. Good luck on the boat, Deguchi-san. Don't slip. Yeah, I'm going to be the #1 tuna fisher. Woo. All right, 120k, and just no worries about the money, I guess. That's the sub-story. That was an okay one. Got anything else? A final event. And right, we haven't found the sun yet. Right, yes, I haven't found the sun yet. A final event. Oh god, it's another riddle. Oh fuck. Good day, Yagami-san. It is Kawada from Cloudy Skies Publishing. Thank you for the other day. I'm sorry to keep asking you this, but I have another request for you, Yagami-san. I'll be waiting at Cafe Mijore on Nakamichi Street as usual. Please come when you have time. Thank you. Oh, let's bite the bullet. We've got to bite the bullet on it, I guess. It's got to be done eventually. So maybe I'll just do the story instead. We've done a lot of side content. Let's keep focusing on story. Because I wanna talk to Okubo. I wanna uncover more about the central mystery. I am very engaged with it. Oh, that's enemies. Hold on. There's no way I'm gonna sneak past them. Like, I don't think you can even do the good old slow walk tech to avoid fights in this game like you used to be able to. I can just make it to this taxi real quick. Oh, they turned away. Perfect. I was wondering why that worked. Right, up to West Shichifuku and then take a taxi again. Because we have to pick up Hoshino after I abandoned him. Hello. There's backpack and everything. He's probably got a sandwich in there. Yeah, I'm back here though. Oh yeah, I don't actually need to talk to him. Just take the taxi. Yep, I would like to go to the Tokyo Detention Center, please. Straight in there, baby. Oof. Last few years have been tough on him, huh? Oh, man. Mm-hmm.
Ah. 久しぶり。
すいません。人と話すの。
At least he's not angry yet.
大丈夫。ゆっくりでいいよ。
He's just had next to no human contact, I guess. I look way cooler now. And you do too, honestly. Even though you're fucked up. Hmm. Oh. He's a good guy, and we abandoned him for years. Oh, no. Don't feel guilty. He's such a good guy. He couldn't murder a fly, man. He's a good egg. Did you do it? Cold cases, hot, heated back up. Hmm. Yeah, do get angry at him for that. That was a bad way of approaching it. Mm-hmm. You are a bit of a dumbass, Yagami. Even you didn't believe him, and you were supposed to be the one person who would. Like, don't feel guilty about Emmy. Feel guilty about that. Hmm. But yeah, you gave up. Give all the excuses you want, you didn't try. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for keeping us on focus. Hmm. We've got a theory. A crime theory. Hmm. Well, we don't know that. That's a bit of a leap from where we're at. We're assuming he's involved. I don't think he's definitely not the killer. He's part of the conspiracy. He's not the mole. I mean, he may have killed maybe he killed some of the people in like the medical testing. Maybe not.
その死体を慌てて隠さなきゃならなかった。だから、
俺のトラックに死体を隠した。
そう。それ自体は小野の急場しのぎでしかなかったんだと思う。もし君が死体のことを通報してれば話は変わってたはずだ。でも現実に
Yeah, you made an extremely stupid mistake that led to you getting entangled in the whole thing and making yourself an easy scapegoat. Maybe the police would have actually suspected Shono instead. Yeah, it was really stupid if you did just do that, like, unprompted. It is extremely stupid to do. Like, maybe if you were pressured into it, then sure, but... Yeah, no, he just did it because he's stupid. I mean, you're right to not trust the system, but also stupid. Yeah, he did have his record. Yeah. You were put in a bad situation more than you're just stupid, but you are a bit stupid. Yeah. What have I been saying? Don't we want more than that? Mm.
そっちの方は何も聞いてくれないんですか?
もう確かめようがないんだよ。俺だって君が無実であってほしいって3年前にやれることは全部やった。
Yagami, you really not suspect that, like...
焼け残ってた証拠は何度も調べた。
Yeah, what little evidence didn't burn? Look at the situation, though. Come on, dingus. Yeah, we'll get to that. What happened to the truth, Yagami? That's why you do this shit. He's running away from his own truth. Being a bitch boy. God damn you, Yagami. Well, that wasn't terribly productive. Nighttime now, I can get that bird picture.
どうかな。多分天台に顔出しに行く。今夜は少し飲みたい気分だからさ。
But he's emotionally tender, so he needs to go to bartender.
いいからもう行きな。
Alright. Right, so where was it we were supposed to go for the picture? There were two potential places. There's, like, on top of this building, I think? Or the other place. So I guess we'll go here. We can take the squeeze through down here. My health okay? Yeah, well, we've already fully befriended the Sushigin guy. Do we want to put our money into the quick starter guy? Maybe. Like, yeah, I mean, that's topped out at 50%, so we can just push into that now and then get the next step sooner. There you go. Yeah, it automatically fills to that point. So I think it was this guy over here. Right? Yeah. I guess, like, the actual quick starter thing has to go through. Like, maybe we'll get a note in the mail or something. Anyway. Squeeze through. This'll... should get me to the back of that building. We can just climb up the ladder. Ladder? Stairs. instead of having to go indoors and mess with all that. Here we are. Oh, it's very bright. Oh, it's the burger guy. It's fake Saijima. I just found him. He's back here. The Cafe Alps alley. Okay. All right, then. Hello. Didn't mean to run into you. I thought you'd be at a burger joint, given the whole burger thing, but I guess this makes more sense. Hey, that guy. Isn't he the fugitive I saw on the news? He didn't even get new clothes. How did he make it here without... He made it here from Abishiri without changing his clothes. I've got you now, Gamo. Hell do you want? Can't you see I'm trying to enjoy a burger here? Haven't you heard? There's a bounty on your head. 1,200,000 yen. That all? I'm offended. Okay, do some Saijima shit to him, please. Tough talk for criminal scum like you. Now die! Aw, we didn't get to see it. Whoa, that guy didn't even stand a chance. Ah! You wouldn't be thinking about calling the cops now, would you? No, of course not. I guess this is how he made it without changing clothes. Just beat the shit out of everyone. 99, pal. Oh. Nice camera work on that one. Unusual artistry for a sub-story. Damn. Can a guy enjoy a meal in peace? A good old burger? You got something to say? Me? No? You after that pitiful reward too? Don't think it'd be wise to get between me and this burger if you are. Well, I couldn't call myself a law-abiding citizen if I ignored you. Besides, I'm sure the cops will give you a pork katsu bowl if you ask nice. I'm over pork katsu. I want a burger. All right. Sounds like we're at an impasse. Battle to the death for a burger. If you want to bring me in so bad, you'll have to do it by force. What if I just buy you a burger? Or we can just fight. A fight is fine too. So Yagami. Wonder if he was in Abishiri back when Saijima was there. What's his moveset like? Oh god, that's not a Saijima move. Okay. I was like, maybe he'll have Saijima's moveset. That would be fun, but no. Oh no, no. I guess it makes sense, because Saijima's moveset hasn't been in the Dragon Engine, as far as I'm aware. I mean, they might have used it somewhere. I doubt it, though. But he's not been playable, so... Yeah, it's very easy to Tiger Drop, buddy. Maybe you want to stop doing that move. Oh, so is that, man. I'm not going to keep doing that same heat move to you. It's almost embarrassing. Uh-oh. He does pretty good damage, though. Give him that. Oh, my health. Okay, let's heal. Dodecamin is garbage. I'm not going to eat the unique foods because I'm a weird hoarder. That'll do. Okay. Yeah, just break through his guard. Easy enough. Get the kicks. He's got a lot of health. One of the biggest health bars we've seen. Nice. Oh, God. Yeah, his like, regular-ass combo starts real quick. Hard to Tiger Drop that. If he does any of his funny spinning kicks, then Waguchi. Shit. God, my health again. Okay, let's eat some more bento. I wish I could equip defensive gear or something. I need armor value, but not the game for it. It's the game for just doing Tiger Drops, I guess. Damn. Just finish him off. Finish him off. Oh, he's still got more in him. More suffering. That was too early. That was way too late. There we go. Good fight, Gamo. You were cool, even though you weren't Saijima. Ugh. Now stop struggling. Holy hell. Can't believe I just lost a fist fight. Maybe you were on top at some point, but there's always someone who's going to be better. And it's always going to be me. Hello, police? I've got an update on that escaped prisoner for you. Are we going to get the 1.2 mil? I guess it was a hard fight, so it's fair, but it's a lot of money. Or are we going to get scammed out of it? Veteran detective. Gamo, you've given us the slip for longer than we care to admit. It's time to give up. Sorry, officer. I just had a burger craving, and nobody does them like Tokyo. Really did just come here for a burger. Halfway across the country for a burger. It wasn't easy, but at least I got a good fight out of it. I think I can go satisfied. You're welcome. Just call me if you want another fight, I guess. Besides, at least now I'll eat my meals in peace. Yeah, well, I wouldn't expect burgers in the interrogation room. If not, I'm expecting a care package where your name is the sender. Later. Yeah, we're friends now. I wish he had been an actual friend. And we have, like, a pen pal relationship with him. That would have been funny. Damn! 1.2 mil! 300 SP. Simple as that. Just find him and beat the shit out of him. And another 700 SP for something. Hell yeah. Can I afford anything? Where are we at? It's just 2,000 for Boosty X gauge, so give me that. Hell yeah, brother. That unlocked this. Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Right. Now what I was actually wanting to do, go back through this squeeze through so I can go up on that building so I can maybe take a picture of an albino bird. That's what really matters in this life. I guess making a shitload of money also matters. Oh, there's another smoking spot. There's so many smoking spots. God damn, they're all over the place. You just have to know where to find them. That'll be up above somewhere. What do we got? Yeah, now that we're close to the end with so many of these, they're getting rarer and rarer, so I'm going to have to seek them out at some point. 2 more turbo codes. Right, here are the stairs. Up we go. And hopefully we'll find a bird. If not, we'll have to go wherever else it was, he said. Where did he say before? Oh, it was, yeah, the fucking theater building roof. Yeah. So we wouldn't want to be in the maze here. We want to get a bit higher. If we can, right? Can we go anywhere? We can go here. Then here, and then further up? Yes! This would be one of the highest spots in town. Oh, there it is! It really is all by itself. And at night, too. Kinda sad. Well, time to take its picture before it flies off somewhere. Is it gonna be that easy? White crow. Capture at maximum magnification. I hear it, but I don't see it. I think a white bird would stand out. Very loud call. Oh. Sounds like it's vaguely that. Oh, all the way up there. Right. Maximum magnification. Close enough. Nice. Got it right in the center of the frame. Picture perfect. Not very close up. And that's with the hyper zoom lens? Alright, maybe I should get into nature photography. But can you even tell this is a white crow? It could easily pass for a dove or a seagull. Oh well, let's just take this over to Hiranuma-san for now. Right, how are we getting down from here? We're fucking taking a giant leap. That's how we're doing it, baby. And then ladder down. Yep. The rooftops are pretty cool in this. It's almost reminiscent of Yakuza 4 rooftops. Not all the way there. Right, let's go to Champion District and also find that child. It's middle of the night now. Hopefully he's still there. He has been there all day while his dad's been at work. But, you know, I'm out here solving murders, you know? Who are you? Oh! I wonder if that's Boys Lost. You're involved in the kid thing, the hide and seek. Excuse me. I'm looking for a boy, about 6 years old. Have you seen him? Yes, I did. So he was lost? He was walking towards East Taihei Boulevard. East Taihei Boulevard. Got it. Thank you. Yeah, that's like... I mean, yeah. Here is where he is. He is East Taihei. So... hit the nail on the head, baby. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. No! I'm accidentally in the main plot again. I was just trying to walk past. Damn it. Right, we haven't resolved things with the Ayabe yet.
法廷に立つわけじゃない。弁護人の調査に協力するだけだ。
Oh, we should do it. It'd be great.
新谷弁護士はお前の兄弟子だったんだろう。なのにその犯人を弁護する。
What happened to innocent until proven guilty, bro?
お前。
Well, you're... Oh, no, you're a cop. Worse.
人殺しを無罪にしたりよ。いい迷惑だ。
Oh, shut up.
殺したのは綾部じゃない。
Big baby.
凶器は綾部の銃だった。
Yeah, his gun shot him. That doesn't mean he did it, stupid. He's not inseparable from his gun.
あんたには何も見えてないのか。なら、そっちの方がよっぽど。
Unless you're involved in the greater conspiracy.
好きに言え。
I'm sure we're gonna have to beat the shit out of you at some point. Someone else coming to see us? From this camera angle? Huh? What the fuck? Huh? What the fuck is that? Why are you so cool? Huh? Huh? What? Who the fuck is this with the coolest sword ever? Huh? Who are you working for? Oh, why are you here? God damn it. Everything's going wrong. Yeah, just walk away. Damn it. Didn't want to head to tender, but I'm glad we got to meet whoever the fuck this is. Holy shit. Who let you just enter this game with this amount of sauce? Whoa, bartender, no! Oh. I guess it's past due, mysterious assailant. You're damn right. But yeah, we haven't had a story fight all stream, so... Oh god, get away. Oh! Failed! I'm dead! Damn! Yeah, he extremely wounded me, and then I was also dead. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's a boss. That's a boss for you. Shit. Can I skip this intro? I cannot. Is he attacking you because he thinks killing you will fix his hairline? Could be that. Could be that. He wants Yagami's luxurious locks to add to his own. Maybe it was his training with his blade that caused him to cut his hair so badly. Okay, for real this time. I'm at full health. You just murdered me from full. Just don't get hit by that. It's very well telegraphed. Just don't get hit by it. Cane Man. Oh. Yeah, his regular attacks aren't nearly as bad. Not guardable though, so don't block, stupid. We don't want to be in a tight spot like that unless. Well, I didn't want to do that, but you know, that's okay. I wanted to grab this and then do this. There we go. Oh fuck. I'm trying to tiger drop. I would love to tiger drop this man. I might do it. We'll see. Should be possible. Music's pretty goddamn sick. Uh-oh. You can tiger drop like those moves too, but I daren't risk it in this case. Gotta do it at some point though. Oh, we're all whiffing here today. Camarocho Whiffer Society. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need a heal. Fill myself with more bento. There you go. Fuck you, mysterious assassin. You sick motherfucker. Whew. People just checking their watches like, all right, I'm out of here. Show's over. Happens every day. Yeah, no mortal wounds.
ああ、今のやつただの脅しじゃなかったな。
What's his deal?
俺を本気で殺す気だった。
羽村の手下ですかね。
He feels too cool for Homura.
カイトだ。大久保の面会うまくいったか。
それより今殺されかけたよ。多
Hmm.
分羽村の手下に。
Yeah, I guess that's our best
お父
guess.
さんも気をつけろ。今どこだ？
事務所の近くだ。杉浦もいる。
そこは離れた方がいいな。
Yeah, keep an eye out for guys with cool cane
いい
swords.
とこがあるぜ。
ん？
協励会のアジトだよ。
Uh,
あそこなら羽村も
I guess.
いや、でも俺らちょっと前に塩屋とやり合ったし
Yeah.
あいつ絶対怒ってるだろ。
Yeah, just keep an eye out for guys carrying things that have more polygons than most like non-consequential NPCs. As long as you can keep an eye out for that, you'll be alright.
KJ アートで待ち合わせた。
大体聞こえてました。
よし、じゃあ行こ
Let's go. Okay. Let's oh, I'm not gonna be able to do any of my friend stuff now. Because Hoshino's here. Okay. Well, what I was gonna say was let's go sort out those two things in the champion district and then call it. But nah, we'll probably just call it then. Because we did, yeah. I don't gotta stress about game progress anyway, but we also did a bunch earlier this week as well. So, progress made on various fronts, and now we're stuck babysitting Hoshino so he doesn't get killed by a guy with a sword. But that's what we'll call it for today. And that's it for this week as well. So I'll get a schedule out. Yeah, sometime tomorrow. And it might be a slightly different week. It will be a slightly different week. Won't be able to stream on the weekend, but otherwise normal. So we'll do a bit of everything as usual. But probably Dark Souls will be next because it's been a hot minute since we played that. And yeah, you'll get to see what I've been up to there, getting my bellowing dragon crest ring. But anyway, till next time, thank you very much for hanging out. I hope you have a very lovely morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day it might happen to be, wherever you are, and I'll see you around. Goodbye. 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 Oh, and thank you, Atlas, for the last minute sub as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for hanging out and